Mr. Kennedy, and he has a lot to say to everyone out there watching. He's gonna be on Wrestling with Savage. Stop yelling so much. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? I'm excited. You're watching this. This is Mr. Kennedy taking a chop from Savage. He just gave me a nice stiff one. Nice stiff one. Solid.
You're watching Wrestling with Savage, the best late night wrestling show in the world.
I say you are listening to Wrestling with Savage, the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project, you live at the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage, SmackDown. Hold the title, this is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Because they are the best tag team in the world. Tag team.
Be my honor to be a guest on your show.
Christmas fully ranked. Good job, Savage. It's the best hat in pro wrestling. Can't get fucking Raw, man. Yes. Raw, fuck.
It's MDK and Wrestle with Savage all fucking day.
Okay. What we got over here?
Well, what do we got over here? Have your cake and eat it too.
Look at any.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project, you live at the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage, SmackDown. Hold the title, this is Wrestling with Savage.
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Yes, Wrestling with Savage does begin now. Welcome, everybody, to the Savage Kingdom. It's time for NXT. NXT's kicking off right now. I will be bringing you the play-by-play action and, of course, breaking down NXT for you. What's going on, Mick Thomas and Lorraine? How you doing? Hopefully, you're feeling better. I heard you fell down the stairs. Please be careful when going down the stairs. We don't want you getting hurt because you're watching me or Tony or anything like that. So make sure you're sitting on the couch, you got your NXT cooking, and you're ready to have a good time tonight. We'll be talking about NXT. And, of course, with NXT, we have Vengeance. I wonder what the first matchup's going to be. You got Apollo Crews taking on Carmelo Hayes. You got this fatal four-way tag team match. Right now, NXT's kicking off. Let's get you a little music on here. It's kicking off with Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair talking about NXT is back on the road. It's a brand that revolutionized the whole business, basically. Wow, and they have Braun Breaker coming up behind her. They have the whole NXT roster like sitting down, and Charlotte Flair has a microphone. She's in the middle. Now the Braun Breaker champion came out. Now Grayson Waller's coming out. This is definitely something they shot earlier in the day, but it looks really good. I'm trying to tell you what's happening, Kicks. Right now, it's kicking off. Charlotte Flair's talking. She's basically presenting the NXT roster, the matchups, that we were going into. The one she just went into was this one right here, Grayson Waller versus Braun Breaker. Now she's introducing Roxanne Perez and Gigi Dolan and JC Jean as Toxic Attraction, because that's going to be our other semi-main event tonight. Sure, we get a little music on there for you guys. This is a new beat by my boy. Let me know what you guys think of it. Carpio Beats. All the credit to Carpio Beats. Tony's out tonight. I already talked to Tony. What's going on, Ford? Appreciate you being here. And Lorraine McThomason, everybody that's here. How you guys doing? It's still Charlotte Flair. She's going on and on. She's talking about everybody. Right now, they're talking about the Tag Team Championship match. You have the New Day, you have Pretty Deadly, you have Chase U, and you have Gallus. And I want to know in the comments who you guys think is going to be winning tonight. I appreciate that, Kicks. Yes, I'm very excited about the opportunity to do my thing, contribute to the business in any way that I can. Very excited about it. If you want real quick, here's a video of the company that I will be working with.
Second. Like the crowd here, TPW is fun. This by Vinnie Mac. And there's a Braun Breaker right there. No. Beautiful. Like you said, the veteran. Look at him. Beautiful. beautiful center. Experience are paying dividends here. Oh, beautiful. Late you. Reverse Irish whip by Snitsky. And looks like she is ready to take over the game as professional. Superhero. Oh! And just exposing. Wow. Or make him have a personal vendetta against. Oh! Holy shit! Break is underhand over. Falling for it. Big Samoan hip. Oh! Shit. And they're holding Alpha by the hair. Bull James. Oh! Just Alpha. Phil. Phil is sick. This man some respect. Absolutely. Great reflex. Oh my God. Insane. DDT on the stop sign. Referees is just.
Well, anyway, let's get back into NXT. Right now, it's kicking off. We have the whole arena. The arena looks crowded. It looks packed. Charlotte is rocking for NXT Vengeance. Looking absolutely solid tonight. It should be a solid matchup. This is the match I'm predicting is going to go on first. Okay, Melinda Ford says Chase U is going to win tonight. A lot of people are saying Chase U is going to win tonight, and I wouldn't be shocked if it does. Wouldn't be shocked. I feel like Pretty Deadly's ready to go off. New Day is ready to go back. Godless is ready for the main roster too, so why not give it to Chase U? Let them go on to do big things. They can always lose later on to, I don't know, maybe the Druids. The Dyads or the Druids, whatever the hell they're calling themselves. I like the Dyads. Who's coming out first right here? Do we have a surprise match right here? What is this? No, we're kicking off with the North American Championship, folks. We're kicking off with Wesley versus Dijak. It's going down. Wesley coming out very hyped up. And don't forget, this is all uncharted territory for a lot of the people on this roster, because they're used to only performing in front of 400 people for a while now, at least most of this generation. Guys like Apollo Crews, there's a couple other ones. Obviously, the experience that, Roxanne Perez just got in the Royal Rumble is going to be a big deal. She was just in front of 50,000 people, and she had a great run. I thought Zoe Starks had the most impressive Royal Rumble debut. Savage, do you think Braun loses? I don't, but I see a lot in Grayson Waller. I see a lot in Grayson Waller, too. I think Grayson Waller is a guaranteed future champion, not only in NXT, but in the WWE and any other federation he goes to. He's only getting better week in and week out, constantly improving, and he has the things that you can't teach. He has the things that you can't teach. You can get on a mic, you can talk immediately, and immediately have a presence about him. And his in-ring work is just getting better. He's really good. He has a promising future. Do I think he can win tonight? Absolutely, I think he can win tonight and shock the system. I want him. Here's the way I'll answer it for you, buddy. I want Grayson Waller to win tonight. I want Grayson Waller to be the new NXT champion. But I don't think we're going to get it. I think Braun Breaker's going to retain to take NXT into the WrestleMania season and probably lose it to Carmelo Hayes at WrestleMania, because Carmelo Hayes has earned it. He's earned it much more than Grayson Waller, and that's no knock to Grayson Waller. But right now, it's all about Dijak versus Wesley. Dijak wasted no time getting in the ring. I think they need to do less is more kind of gimmick with this guy. He should be all about the action and only say a few words. I don't think he needs to do too much talking, all right? He's not, really following the law anyway, so there's no reason to, read people their Miranda rights and try to play mind games with them, because he's going to end up playing mind games with the wrong person on the microphone, maybe like a Grayson Waller, and he will get exposed. He needs to be just a straight-up ass kicker coming in and out of the ring. If he does that for a while and does it well, I can see him having a very good career. I just don't see the personality with Dijak, unfortunately. Maybe he tries too hard, or maybe it just doesn't come across good. We might have some guest hosts coming in. If anybody would like to help me guest host tonight, tonight's your night. All right, I might let everybody even come in here tonight. Who gives a shit? All right, whoever wants to come in and for everybody can have in 30 seconds to give their hot take on NXT. The link is in the chat, folks, for the first time ever. The link is in the chat. The stream is open to all the fans. Dijak and Wesley now going at it, but not during my play-by-play. Right now, Wesley with a waist lock goes right into the headlock. Dijak him in. But what's the point of putting Dijak into a headlock when you're Wesley? Let's be honest. What's that going to accomplish for you, Wesley? But Dijak's selling it a little bit until he punches him in the stomach. He's going to push him off into the ropes. Now, nice shoulder block. Very stiff. Wesley rolling back, taking a pause, taking a look at Dijak. Dijak's pointing. Dijak yelling at him, lay down and save yourself the beating. See, this is not necessary. This is not necessary. I get they're trying to like really go in on this storyline. And Wesley's actually laying down now, folks. He's actually laying down, and then he kicked him in the face. And yeah, Dijak is very upset. Oh, wow. Wesley with a Hurricane Rana from the ground, like a ground Hurricane Rana. Sends Dijak flying into the corner. Now Wesley backing up. He's partying a little bit. Goes for another waist lock. Lifts Dijak up, but Dijak comes back with a big left elbow. He runs into the corner, holds onto the ropes. Wesley rolls backwards. Wesley comes running in, gets sent over to the top ropes. Wesley with the shoulder block through the ropes. Springboard Hurricane Rana sends Dijak flying into the ropes hard. That was actually an excellent spot, folks. That was actually an excellent spot by Wesley and Dijak right there. Dijak now eats the drop kick when he's trying to get back in the ring. He's on the outside now. Wesley now on the apron. Off the apron, goes for a flying Superman punch, looks like. Dijak catches him and hits him with the death volley driver on the outside. And my God, what a... That was dirty. That was nasty. Unbelievable right there. Wesley, that was a nice spot, though. He caught him very nice. Caught him basically perfect. And that was a stiff landing on that Death Valley driver, folks. I mean, good God. This is getting a little rough right now. Wesley now just getting abused. They're back in the wing. Dijak goes for the cover, has a stiff forearm all over this guy's face as he's hitting him, really shoving his head into the mat. Good intensity by Dijak. Again, action. I don't need to hear him talk. Just do your thing, big man. Dijak now has Wesley choking along the ropes while he's driving his knee into the back and the neck of Wesley, really trying to intimidate him, show him that, hey, I'm bigger than you, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. I am stronger than you. You're tiny, you're small, you may be fast, but now you're going to... Dijak with a suplex and literally launches Wesley out of his body halfway across the ring from a regular suplex. Just sent Wesley flying. Big time bump by Wesley. Wesley very impressive tonight. Wesley with the counter. Nice shots to the midsection. Comes in with a right hook to the chin. Hits the ropes. Leaps into the body of Dijak again, who catches him and has him in a fallaway slam position and hits him with a nasty, not backbreaker, like a rib breaker. Drops him on his ribs, on his knee, picks him back up, spins, and launches Wesley over the top ropes like a rag doll. That bump that Wesley just took is one of the worst bumps you can take in this business, because when you don't touch the ropes on the way out of the ring, you're catching the full velocity of the bump. And Wesley just got flung over the top ropes into the midair from out of the ring to the apron. Holy moly. Mick Thomason, did you see that move? Well, the link is out there, so if you guys want to get somebody in your stream tonight, or get somebody a shout out, something like that, we can make that happen. Tonight's a good night for that. All right, boys and girls. I'm 20 seconds ahead of you. I'm sorry, Melinda. I'm on the Peacock Network, and it streams very fast at my house. Probably because I'm on the East Coast. I'm close to the headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, you know. Big Irish whip right now from Dijak. Launches Wesley into the corner. Oof, Dijak with a brutal running forearm. Dijak in full control of this match. Wesley trying to recover. Oh, that sounds like a good time, Chris. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, man? I like that pair up with him and Zion Quinn. That would be a power team right there. Wesley dodges an attack as Dijak just goes flying over the top rope. He's on the outside, giving Wesley a chance to recover now, to regroup, and maybe have a chance at coming back and building some momentum in this match. Dijak looks like he might have strained his shoulder a little bit, but he's back in the ring and back to his feet before Wesley. Goes to grab Wesley. Wesley rolls out of the way. Hits with a quick midsection shot. Dijak comes back with a right hand. Wesley comes back with a roundhouse kick to the midsection and a right hand to the face. 2 shots to the gut. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 shots to Dijak. Sends him flying. No, Irish whip has been reversed. Wow, Wesley comes back with a drop kick to the midsection. Dijak falls face first into the turnbuckle, super kick into the face, and now Wesley going for a German suplex. Wesley does not get the German, but he does get an enziguri to the back of Dijak's head. Now he's going for the German again, and he gets a nasty, stalling German suplex into the bridge that Dijak sells very well. What's going on, Kelvin? How you doing? Appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate everybody here tonight in the chat, from Melinda to Mick to Jennifer, everybody here. Chop City's also having a live stream. Tell them to come by. The link is in the chat. Shout out to Melinda, RJB, and everybody else who came through tonight. Lorraine in the house. Everybody, hopefully you're all doing good. What's going on? Kelvin, man, make sure you come on over to YouTube and drop that subscription. We are watching NXT Vengeance, and we are watching Wesley build up some momentum. Dijak quickly changes that, grabs his arm, and literally brings him out of the ring like with ease. Now both men on the apron trading shots. Wesley with a couple of nice shots to the face, right-handed. Now Dijak grabs him in the fireman's carry position, has him on the top of the apron. Wesley fighting out of it with 2 elbow shots. Wesley now over, my God, good God, holy shit. Over the body dump, right? Dijak goes running in, Lee just went down, dumps him over his head. And Dijak bumped off the apron onto the floor, very nasty. Now Wesley back in the ring, just did his whole like corkscrew, backflip, twisty, I don't even know, attack over the top rope, whatever that was absolutely nasty, absolutely nasty. Thank you, Melinda, for asking me. Yeah, I asked Lorraine earlier. I think she's feeling better, but she hasn't confirmed with me yet. Everybody here, what's going on? Wesley now going for a backflip. And he's caught back into the fireman's carry position, but like reversed now. Dijak going for his finisher. Wesley counters into a Frankensteiner, and Dijak is out, selling very well. Wesley picking him up, going for his. Oh my God! Like attack! Wow, nasty. It's almost like a power driver. Like when a guy that size is doing it to somebody that big, it's gonna look like a power driver. But it was more like a Tazplex modified Michinoku driver combination move right there. Whatever that was, that move was filthy. I don't even know what to call that, because the way he picked him up, that was nice. That was unique, and he protected. If you noticed, he really cuffed the head of Dijak right there very well. Wesley, phenomenal athlete, phenomenal wrestler, knows how to work, knows how to protect his opponent. Now, Dijak's down. Obviously, we had the cover of the kick out. Wesley on the top rope right now. Goes for the 450 splash, lands on his feet. Dijak goes for a discus lariat, and then Wesley with a nasty thrust kick. Almost messes up on the springboard, still finishes it off. Dijak catches it for a choke slam. Nice running, hard justice choke slam. And Wesley kicks out. And he's like almost up. He's getting hyped up. Dijak grabs him again from the back, and it looks like he's putting him in Looks like the Cobra Clutch chicken wing chokehold. And guys, if you don't know what the chicken wing is a move that can put down anybody if you get it in place. You just got to get that wrist up and then knee in the back, put them on the floor, take anybody down, anybody that's messing with you. You know, that chicken wing. You never get bullied your whole life. Make sure you just apply it correctly. But basically, Dijak bullying him right now with this submission move. Wesley fighting for dear life, able to get like a snapmare, but Dijak holds on and now has the submission locked in the middle of the ring. And I don't think Wesley's going to tap. I think he's going to pass out. I think he's going to sleep. Yeah, I agree with you. This match is insane. This has been a fantastic match. And it looked like the ref was helping hold Wesley's hand up, but I guess Wesley was pulling back, and he's fighting back, and he's trying to get to his feet. Booker T is getting extremely hyped right now. Shucky Ducky's in the house, and we are watching NXT Vengeance. Wesley making the comeback, having a lot of momentum, hopefully. Trying to grab on the rope, and Dijak won't let him, takes him back, puts him on his shoulders, and it could be time for oh my God, his finishers count. His GTS is countered with a roll-up pin. Dijak grabs again for another choke slam. Wesley counters. Kick to the face. Dijak didn't expect that. That was a great counter. I didn't even see that coming. Dijak looks stunned. Another kick right to the face, connected very well. Like he's not holding back. He's kicking this man in the head. This has been a fantastic opening match to kick off the night here at NXT. Dijak asking Wesley, begging Wegley, come on. My God, Wesley with a nasty double running knees. Dijak down. Now Dijak comes back with a big boot from hell itself. Straight from the pits of hell that boot was. And Wesley somehow cover. And of course, Wesley finds a way. Getting into the deep water territory here. Both men are going to have to dive deep to see who's got enough air left in the tank. Wesley back to his feet, eats a super kick by Dijak, eats a nasty clothesline. He's going to kick out of this too. Great roll up right there, by the way. And Wesley kicks out yet again. This is incredible, folks. This is incredible. Right now, what I'm watching between Dijak and Wesley is an instant classic. And what a way to ensure that they're going to continue to sell out arenas. Hey, what's going on, Chop City? We appreciate you, brother. We dropped a link in the chat earlier if anybody wants to join the stream and give some thoughts after my play-by-play on each match. Anybody's welcome to join up and say what's up, man. Wesley now getting dragged to the corner. By the way, this has been an insane match. Big shout out to Chop City. Everybody go drop Chop City a sub. Jose Core is in here, man. Who's shitting on Dijak? I'm not shitting on Dijak, Jay. Right now, I'm giving Dijak his props. All I said, he needs to talk less. But this match has been phenomenal. It's an absolute banger. Incredible way to kick off, NXT, making its way back into arenas. And these guys are getting their money's worth tonight. Dijak looks like he's going for a powerbomb or something off the top rope. And gets it, but then it's countered by Wesley into Hurricane Rana. It looks like Wesley landed real stiff, but he's back up to his feet. Somehow back up to his feet, going to the top rope, very far away. Listen, man, all I say is Dijak can't talk. My God, Wesley with a nasty corkscrew landing right on the midsection of Dijak. But Dijak kicks out. It's not over, folks. It is not over. Who is going to walk away as the North American champion? Will it be Dijak? Will it be Wesley? We are in for a treat here, folks. If this match is any indicator of what's to come, and that Hurricane Rana, they both took a nasty landing, man. Nasty landing by Dijak after I watched the replay. Looks like he basically landed on the back of his head. Wesley landed just super stiff on the side of his body. Major snap back in the neck and the head. This is awesome. The fans are chanting, this is awesome, and I can't even disagree with them. This is awesome. Wesley with a crazy suicide dive. Dijak is able to just grab him and launch him into the barricade. Wesley now down. We are at the 23-minute mark, folks. So this match has been on for at least They've been going at it for at least 20 minutes. You're watching Dijak versus, well, you're not watching. Maybe you are, but you're definitely listening to Dijak versus Wesley. Mick Thomas, we know you're still here, baby. And if you are, you're watching a hell of a banger of a match right now. Wesley and Dijak going in right now. It's a possibility, but right now the crowd is, like you said, super hyped, and it's great to see. Wesley now sitting in a recliner chair. Dijak has locked him in with a broom. Yeah, apparently Wesley can't just throw the broom. Dijak just laces him right in the face with the broom, right to the face. Now Dijak going back in the ring. He's going to go to the top rope. Booker T letting us know, reminding us that this is street justice. What is going to happen now is Dijak's climbing to the top rope. The referee for him to get down, gives him the count. Dijak told him to shut his mouth. He's on the top of the rope, and now Tony D'Angelo is there. Tony D'Angelo and Stacks come in. They basically save Wesley from taking that move. Dijak takes out Stacks, takes out Tony D, tells them to stay out of his business, and now Dijak's about to get back in the ring, goes for a springboard. Nothing, because he gets kicked in the face by Wesley. Now Wesley with a backflip and drops the shin right on the top of Dijak's head. And this match is over, folks. Wesley is your winner. Great match, but I would have loved it more if Tony didn't come out, obviously. It was headed for a nice pace right there. I cannot believe Tony D'Angelo and Stacks decided to get involved in Wesley's business. In all honesty, it's not necessary. The match was on pace to be such an instant classic, and now, because of that ending, it can't even be remotely regarded as an instant classic because people are going to forget about it because of that crappy finish. The match was incredible up to that point. But the match was a banger, man. It really was, man. That finisher bothers me. I would have loved to seen a clean win right here. The Tony D, Stacks, they come in. Of course, they don't have anything cooking for them, so they have to get involved in this North American title picture. Yeah, I agree with you. And now, what is he? He's not going to go after Wesley again. He's going to go after Tony D'Angelo now. But maybe they have bigger plans for Dijak. Maybe Dijak's going to go straight to the NXT title picture when Braun Breaker gets the call, which should have happened already. Let's be honest. Braun Breaker should have been having the call, but he doesn't. I don't know why, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Wesley's your North American champion, folks. And now they're going to tell you about the NXT shop. This is everything we have coming up tonight. You have Grayson Waller, Braun Breaker, Roxanne Perez, Gigi Dolan, JC Jane. We just saw Wesley defeat Dijak. We still have the women's tag team championship match. And we got Anthony's here. Anthony, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
What do you think of that opening match?
Complete. Loved it. I don't like.
Are you happy with the finish?
I think what died. I'm not gonna.
Anthony, I can barely hear you, man. Put your phone down, relax a little bit, set yourself up. We'll bring you back in when you get it set up. But I thought that match was fantastic. That's going to be a hard match to compete with now going forward the rest of the night. Here's Anthony. Is Anthony back?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
probably because I didn't have my headphones in.
Yeah, that could be a good reason why. But we're back now, and we're watching NXT right now. There's commercials. Glad you can be here right now and help me talk a little bit about NXT. We still have a lot of matches to look forward to. We got that one out of the way. What do you think is next?
I think it's a triple threat.
Triple threat next?
Yeah.
This match?
Yeah. I'd be
No.
surprised.
I don't think that can be
I
next.
mean-
That's almost like a main event. You got Melinda Ford asking you, hey, Anthony, and then you got Mick asking you, what's up? And I agree with Chop City. That was definitely a great first match. Chris thinks we're going to get the triple threat match next. Maybe. I wouldn't mind it. I think we're going to get this match or this match next. Either the Apollo and K's or the Fatal 4-Way tag team match.
I mean, they're showing the package of like the whole thing with Cora Jade and
Yeah, but that could be just to hype it up. I don't know yet. I don't trust them now,
Yeah.
especially now with the way they play commercials. I mean, all they're doing right now, Anthony, is playing commercials. Like I'm watching commercials for Haagen-Dazs right now. I'm watching commercials for nonsense, Anthony, and I don't like it.
Huh.
I don't like it. So, did you hear about my breaking news?
What was that?
Oh, I see. You don't even read the chat. You don't even know. Anthony doesn't even know the breaking news, guys.
Hold on.
No, don't go over it. No. Come back. Don't do that. Good
All
God.
right.
You're not going to find that message now. Well, February 26th, I should be making my debut as a manager of certain talent at BPW. I'm not going to drop any names yet. I'd rather everybody watch it live February 26th in Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania, when Savage arrives.
Wait, are they going? Is it like what we were talking about on the way home Sunday night?
Like I said, I can't discuss anything, sir. And you shouldn't either. But what we can discuss is NXT Vengeance. Earlier today, we're getting video of Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller making their way into the ring, and now we watch the commentators there. And I'm loving the commentators on NXT. I think Booker T is getting into a little bit of a rhythm. Obviously, I think I could do a better job than Booker T, but that's okay.
Oh,
Booker
look
T
at
is
Waller, man.
Waller's
like
incredible.
A stud.
Waller's incredible, but Booker's a better wrestler than I could ever dream to be. Booker T, certified Hall of Famer, five-time champion, and absolute legend. So it's a pleasure to always see him on commentary, because every time I see him, I just think about his matches with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh my God, that freaking feud was great.
Yes. Make sure you all drop that subscribe, smash that like button, and most importantly, share with the wrestler lovers in your life. Let them know that Wrestling with Savage is a talk show that goes live Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. We cover everything that is professional wrestling, mostly mainstream WWE, AEW, NXT. We do sometimes tend to talk about Impact and New Japan and maybe a couple other independent promotions here and there. Obviously, we show a lot of support to our local independent scene, which is, Creative Pro and Battlefield Pro Wrestling. There's a couple other ones out there, but there's so many now, it's hard to go and support all of them. ISPW is another one that I love to go to. There's a few now that I'm caught up with. But we're going to be bringing you much more action from BPW during the course of the year. Exclusive interviews with a lot of the professional wrestlers there. And then, of course, a lot of more content. I should have asked Brian Cage to come on the show today, but I didn't want to bother him. He looked tired.
Yeah, I was meeting him.
Cool, very, very cool guy. We talked about his contract. He has an offer from WWE. He has to choose between WWE and AEW right now.
Ooh.
Breaking news, yes. Everybody kind of knows that Brian Cage is an athlete right now. Right now, we're having the tag team match, folks. It's a tag team ladies action going down live right now. We have Chance and Carter taking on Fowler Henley and Kiana James. And yes, Aaron, BPW is incredible. I've loved the action there. I'll play a little video that I did earlier. I fell in love with BPW ever since the first time I went there. The first professional wrestling match I ever commentated for was at BPW. So that place will always have a special place in my heart forever. But I can't wait to begin the work over there and do some stuff. I'm hoping to have my debut there on February 26th. Nothing's 100%, but it's like 99.9 type. But you never know; anything could happen. But I'm hoping that I can, make my debut over there that day and make some fans happy. Put on a good show.
And I'll be there freaking shooting it. So
yes, you will. Chance and Carter now dancing their asses off in the middle of the ring. Kiana James, Fallon Henley absolutely look ready for this. And with the way they've been doing this storyline, they're always having the scenes at the bar and the backstage, the people running in and having, all these storylines with Fallon and Henley and Kiana James and Briggs and Jensen. I'm pretty sure they're winning right now, Anthony. I don't see Chance and Carter winning this match tonight for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Do you agree?
Yeah. I mean, it would. I would like to see.
The bell has rung, folks, and smoking is bad for you. That's for the crowd. We obviously know it.
Yeah.
Briggs and Jensen on the outside could play a factor in this match. Probably what's going to end up hurting Chance and Carter. All right, you got Chance right now in the ring with Kiana James kicking things off. Kiana James takes control. Launches Chance to the outside. And look, Briggs, Jensen, they're already getting involved. Ringside, they have their hands through the ropes. Chance goes and slaps, I believe, Briggs in the ass. Jensen's got slapped in the ass by Chance. Now Carter back in the ring, gets tagged. Oh my God, Carter with a trip up. These girls can go though. Chance and Carter, no offense to them. When I said earlier they're going to lose, they can absolutely go in the ring. They're very good wrestlers. I just don't see the personality there. They just come out, they dance, they don't do good promos, I don't think. But in the ring, as a tag team, they're phenomenal. They have great teamwork. Kiana James, Fallon Henley seem to be working really good to now. Fallon Henley almost hits Kiana James in the face. They're arguing now as, Carter is out of there. Now Chance back in. All four women in the ring at the same time. Chance and Carter eat a double clothesline from Kiana James and Fallon Henley. Henley going for the quick wall-up cover. Chance kicks out. Going for the tack to Carter. Carter in the ring now. We got a double team move, double arm twist into a leg sweep. Both ladies hitting the ropes. We got a moonsault and a leg drop combination from the tag team here. And Carter going for the cover. Henley with a kick out. Going to an arm bar from Carter. Henley takes control, drags her in the corner. We get a blind tag from Kiana James, who comes in with a nice knee to the back as Carter is being hit with an Irish whip into the ropes. Now Kiana James in the ring with a beautiful backdrop right into the cover. That's always good. When you see them wrap the leg and the arm up, they know what they're doing. They're trying to win. Kiana going for a cheap shot on Chance to get her out of the picture, but Chance dodges. Now Kiana James very aggressive in the ring, kicking the hell out of Carter over here. Shoulder thrusts, back flip, another big shoulder thrust. Fallon Henley with a blind tag now. Hits the ropes hard. Beautiful sling blade. We don't see that from Henley much. That sling blade was money right there. And yeah, Alpha is doing an amazing job, and BPW is the best. Absolutely, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to this dude. You can drop your link, post your link, whatever you want, man. You can join my Discord, drop your show there anytime you want in the media section. And yes, Alpha's doing an incredible job. When this match is over, I'll play a little video again of highlights of BPW. A little clip I put together. I got more shit coming. We have a lot of things cooking over the next couple of weeks. Maybe I'll even let you guys. Did you hear my MJF promo, Anthony? No way. Huh?
Who's? Oh,
Did you hear my promo on MJF?
Yeah, I heard. I saw that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little message out for MJF.
It was.
He's got
That
to
was
watch out.
money right there.
That was what?
That was a lot. That was money. That was money.
Oh, it was good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Chance of Carter now coming back in. Got a face buster on poor Fallon Henley, getting hit with a forearm. Now, Chance in there just whooping everybody's ass. Forearm on Kiana, forearm on Henley. Has them both in the corner. We had a double splash. Chance getting pumped up. She's running in. Weak ass drop kick. She basically bounced off Kiana James and then landed into a splash on Fallon Henley. That's actually not bad. Mick Thomas wants to know if Lorraine is here as Chance connects with the nasty drop kick that sends Fallon Henley to the outside. Carter comes in, flies over Chance's body into a leaping attack, taking out Kiana James and Fallon Henley in the process. Carter now back in the ring, rolling Fallon Henley in there. Does like a spinning leg drop kind of move. Cover and a kick out. That was weak. I wouldn't have went for a cover on that move. What are you going to do? I like that.
Ooh.
With Savage intent. Absolutely. What did I miss right there? Carter with a head chin breaker on Fallon Henley. Kiana James back in to take control. Goes for a backdrop. Carter counters. Flips out of it. Over the top rope. Lands on Chance's shoulders. Into a Hurricane Rana on Kiana James. Now Chance back in the ring. Has Kiana into a fireman's carry, but Kiana counters. Dodges a swing. Spine buster by Kiana James. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2. And we have a kick out by Chance. Kiana James with a nice spine buster. She does one of the better spine busters out of the females in the division.
Whoa.
All right. Chance trying to fight her way out of this. Kiana just dumping her in the ropes. Chance holding on. Kicks her in the face. Blind tag from Carter, which apparently now we can tag people in the middle of the ring. We don't have to be holding the rope anymore. And good God, Chance just basically flings Carter over her body to do a splash on Fallon Henley, who gets her knees up and annihilates Carter. Carter holding onto her ribs. Oof. Kiana James with a nice right hand. Now willingly makes the tag to Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley with a springboard neck breaker. That was original. Springboard neck breaker on Carter for Fallon Henley. And we get the double Michinoku driver. Actually, that's like a spiked Michinoku driver from Kiana James, Fallon Henley. Chance comes in, makes the save. They dump her out of the ring. Kiana James now off the apron, hits a moonsault, but nope. Chance dodges, kicks her in the face, and gets a cutter off the apron to the outside. Wow, Kiana is down. Kiana James is out, folks. Lights out for Kiana. Jensen looking very worried, very upset. Griggs checking on Fallon. And also Carter is very slow to, Chance is very slow to get up. We have Fallon Henley and Carter now in the middle of the ring trading shots. Now Carter with a big chop across the chest. Henley comes back with a forearm and then her own chop. Sends Carter to her knees. Fallon Henley grabs her by the arm, drops her into the corner. So now Carter with a shoulder thrust. Fallon Henley on the outside on the apron. Right hand to Carter. Chance back in. Right hand to Henley. Going for a suplex. What's going to happen here, folks? We are watching this match here. Both ladies on the turnbuckle now. Fallon Henley with a deep, nice chop. Carter looks like she's making her way over there to make the save. Now she's climbing the top rope. And wow, what's going to happen here? Hurricane Rana off the shoulders of Chance from Carter to Fallon Henley. Roll up in a cover. And we get a kick out from Fallon Henley. So we know that they're still in this match. That's a big kick out right there because that was a nice spot, big move.
Why they're not on the main roster yet is beyond me.
Big kick out by Fallon Henley, showing how tough she is. Chance now going for a reverse neck breaker. Instead, we see Carter get shoved off the top rope. Lands. I didn't really get to see the landing, but it looked nasty. Roll up by Chance on Fallon. Fallon kicks out. Chance bounces off the ropes. Fallon Henley now is going to lock her up. And Kiana James is going to hold down the feet. And Fallon Henley and Kiana James are your new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And I predicted it. I called it. I'm happy to see it. Let's get it. Congratulations to Fallon Henley.
I'm not even
and
at the
Kiana.
pinfall yet.
It's over, buddy. The reign is over. We have new Tag Team Women's Champions in the house. Shucky, ducky, quack, quack. We have new NXT Women's Champions in Fallon Henley and Kiana James.
I thought that they were going to lose.
No, they won, man. And it was nice to see.
Whoa.
All right.
Stone
Another
Cold.
commercial now, Ant. What'd you think of the match? You even give a shit? More matches.
No, that was impressive.
That was a good matchup, man. And we got new champions. I'm happy for them. Hopefully they have a nice, healthy run. Maybe Chance and Carter can get a call up. We're probably going to get a rematch, but we don't know. We don't know. Anyway, let me play this video for everybody.
Wait a second. Like the crowd here, BPW is fond of this. By Vinnie Mac, and the Brock Baker right there. No, beautiful. Like you said, the veteran. Look at him. Oh, beautiful. Senton experience are paying dividends here. Oh, beautiful. You reverse Irish whip by Snitsky. And looks like she is ready to take over the game as professional superhero. And just exposing him or make him have a personal vendetta against holy shit! Break is underhand, falling for it. Big Samoan hip. Shit! And they're holding Alpha by the hair. And Bull James chair shot. Alpha. Phil insane. Absolutely. Some respect. Absolutely. Great reflex on the coming. Oh my God! Tim Sane. DDT on the stop sign. Referees are just. Referees are getting destroyed with the stuff. This destroying the referees. Oh, Fuzz broke loose here. Destroying. Oh, and I don't think we have it. Stop this. What a power bomb. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's BPW, man. Great school, great training facility. They're going to be putting on great shows. The next one's going to be February 26th in Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania. So if you haven't bought your tickets yet, you might want to do that ASAP, because these guys aren't messing around. We're over here. There's still commercials here, man, but you are watching Wrestling with Savage, man. We do a lot of shit here at Wrestling with Savage. One thing I like to do is talk to MJF's mom.
Go! We're here live with MJF's mom, and her son, the greatest wrestler in the world, is going to win the AEW World Championship tonight, and there's nothing anyone can do about it!
I don't even know. Let me know in the chat if that was lagging. What's going on with my internet tonight? The world's coming to an end. It's because of that weather balloon from China. I'm sure you heard about the weather balloon.
No.
Anthony, do you live under a rock?
No, I just don't pay attention to the weather.
The weather? It's the news, man.
The news. Or news.
We're getting a video right now, building a superstar, not a house. Drew Gulak on Instagram talking about his boy, Hank Walker. Terrible. Drew Gulak basically telling Hank Walker we got to get him some proper ring attire. Anthony, do we have to watch your gut the whole time? Look at your gut.
No.
What are you trying to make your stomach a star? I'm going to smash the like button on that thing. Where's the like button on that fucking thing? Come on. How about we play some sound effects? You like this? Let's get scary in here. Yeah. We're getting a promo right now from Valkyrie. You are correct. We're taking us back. All right, let's get serious again. Now they're showing us highlights of Apollo Crews and Carmelo Hayes, because obviously that's the match that's coming up next. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. We're just bored over here. We're waiting for the next match to start. What are we going to talk about here? Anthony's over here trying to get his stomach some likes. I'm over here trying to talk about professional wrestling. Anthony wants to make it difficult for me. We have Carmelo Hayes and Apollo Crews coming up next. Should be an absolute banger. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win this match and why. I think Carmelo Hayes has to win this match for his legacy. If Carmelo Hayes wants to become the NXT champion of the world, he needs to win this match. Do you agree, Anthony?
Yeah.
You do?
Definitely.
He's like, yeah. Oh my God. Apollo Crews, basically, they're showing the video replays of when he was trying to go after the title from Braun Breaker. Come on, Anthony, you got to help me out here, man. I want you to talk for 1 minute straight right now. I'm going to stop talking. It's your show right now. What are you going to talk about? Here, I'll even help you. Talk to us about Apollo Crews and Carmelo.
Okay, well, I mean, they're two really incredible wrestlers. I'm going to say that. Both of them are very athletic. They know how to move. They're both clean in the ring. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Very interesting because they both have something to fight for. That's really all I got to say about it.
That was good. You did good, Anthony. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, but I want more, Ant. I need more. He left me. You son of a bitch. He left me. Why'd you leave me again, Anthony? Anthony left me. He's like, you're not getting more.
No, I don't know what the hell. My phone. That's what it is.
I don't
I'm
know.
on my phone.
Did you Did you end up giving that computer to your friend?
I haven't been able to see him yet.
I bet you money you're going to tell me the same thing in 2024.
No, I'm going to get...
Literally just moved from one home to another. He'll be doing the same thing, just sitting there.
Well, right now, I don't have a place to put it. It sucks.
It's big, right? It's pretty big.
Yeah.
But it's
Heavy
a
as
good
hell.
rig. If you get it set up right, that thing will last you a long time.
Oh yeah. I just don't have a place to put it right now.
That's all right. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So the match is finally going to start, it looks like. We've had like the longest trailers, and I'm not really a big fan of all these commercials during matches. Trick Williams in the middle of the ring. Trick saying he wants everybody to strap on their seatbelts and make some noise. The 2021 Breakout Superstar, longest combined North American Championship reign of all time, NXT War Games winner, unified NXT Cruiserweight and North American Champion, him, Carmelo Hayes.
I really like the presentation of like everything right now. The fact
this
that
is
he's
a really
even
good-
in an arena.
This is a really good entrance for Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, so this is what you got to have.
Go
Trick
for it,
Williams do.
RJB. What is the question? I like the whole presentation, the way they had the different stats on the Tron,
Oh yeah.
and then Carmelo coming out with that Apollo Crews shirt with the X on it, laying it on the floor, and just walking right over it. What does a deaf gynecologist do?
Oh God.
I don't even know if I want to even attempt to answer that, because I don't know.
Tell
He
us,
probably has
RJB.
heightened senses, so he's probably really good at his job. He probably gets 5-star reviews on Yelp. He reads lips.
That's a good one.
Oh, Mick, we still got some people here, brother. Don't worry. You're still here, right? As long as you're here, Mick Thompson. Mick Thompson in the chat. Carmelo coming out first. We're now waiting for Apollo Crews to make his way to the ring as NXT Vengeance continues from this sold out, seems like a sold out arena,
Yeah.
but we don't know. They didn't mention anything about it being sold out. So Apollo Crews is a hell of a professional wrestler, former Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania, former United States Champion. And he's put on a lot of bangers in his time here in the WWE and back in the day when he was in NXT the first time. So we know the man can wrestle. But
When do you think they're gonna call up Carmelo?
probably after this year. I think he's going to
I
get the
think he's
NXT
ready.
Championship first.
I
Yeah, he's
honestly
ready, but I don't
he's
think he
ready.
wants to go until he wins the NXT Championship at least once.
Yeah.
Apollo Crews now making his way to the ring. Going to do his little pyro, his pose down. And it's nice to see NXT getting some love, man. Better equipment, better stage equipment, bigger screen, Tron, on the road.
Triple H, man. This is
Triple H,
because of
yeah,
Triple
showing
H
some
and
big
Shawn
love to
Michaels.
NXT as they deserve. No pyro for Apollo, though. I thought he was going to get some pyro. No pyro. Carmelo, Trick Williams, they're awaiting Apollo Crews. I mean, for this match to be fair, Trick Williams shouldn't be allowed at ringside because it is a best 2 out of 3 falls match. So you got to figure Trick Williams is going to... Ricky has an invite. It's up to him if he wants to come, Mick. Carmelo now still waiting for Apollo Crews to do his show down in the middle of the ring. He's going to climb the ropes. Carmelo's just looking on, has a funny look on his face, like, who does this guy think he is? He's going to show him right now. We know Carmelo can go. Carmelo's more than ready for the main roster, but I think it's a personal thing. I don't think he wants to leave NXT until he wins the NXT championship. I feel like that's a very important piece of his puzzle. I hope so too, RJB. I hope so too. We can only hope, right?
Well, you also have Stand and Deliver, too. Coming up, WrestleMania weekend. So, I mean...
Yeah, well, that's every year. So we can see Carmelo's definitely got the size advantage. He's got the weight advantage. He's got the strength advantage. And it's even hard to argue the speed, but I would give that edge to Carmelo Hayes. So now we get a straight-up wrestling match. Both men locking up. Carmelo Hayes trying to gain control back, going for the legs of Apollo Crews to bring him to the ground. We get a nice little sequence there. Carmelo pointing at Apollo Crews. As we get a reset, both men walk in the ring now. All right, Anthony, let me hear some of your play-by-play. Go for it. Call it.
Oh, Jesus. You're asking me to do this.
No, you don't have to do anything, brother. You can just hang out.
Yeah, that's why I came on, man, to hang out with you.
I'm just trying to get you some practice.
You know. Yeah.
Practice.
I'm just setting up my
beautiful sequence there by Carmelo and Apollo. Apollo now has him in control with a headlock. Carmelo turns it around with an armbar, going for his own headlock, and we get another reset. Both men now walk in the ring again. We get a nice little wrestling match here, wrestling sequence. It's nice to see. It's obvious both men respect each other. We get a lock up now. Carmelo goes for the waist lock immediately. Apollo turns it into a headlock quickly. Goes for the rollover takedown and gets it. Has Carmelo on the mat. Carmelo Hayes trying to work his way out of this headlock. Applies a head scissor and holds it into a submission now. Trying to apply an arm breaker, whatever you want to call it. He's grinding. Really struggling to get that arm where he wants it to go. Now punching Apollo on the floor. Using both hands to try to hyperextend that arm. Carmelo Hayes really being aggressive on the ground and pound right here. Still has that head scissor applied as Apollo Crews rolls out now and goes for a headlock of his own. Now has control. We have Jake, the Tribal Chief, in the house. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for being here. Of course, Chop City thinks Braun's going to retain, which I think Braun is going to retain, but I want Grayson to win, if that makes sense. And again, Jacob, the Tribal Chief, is in the house. What's going on? RJB's here hanging with all the Savage stars. Apollo Crews with the lockup right now, and we are watching Vengeance Day. We are live. And right now, Apollo Crews goes for a hip. No, wow. Carmelo dodges whatever Apollo was trying to do and then slaps him in the face twice as Apollo Crews kind of laughs it off. Carmelo with a pure disrespect. And now he walks into Apollo Crews, who slaps the hell out of him, knocking him to his feet like a child, telling Carmelo to get his ass up. Now Apollo Crews with the headlock again. Apollo with the leap over and then the quick backflip. Leapfrog by Apollo. Carmelo hits the ropes hard. Apollo goes for a drop kick and Carmelo holds onto the ropes and Apollo takes a stiff bump. Now Carmelo goes for a drop kick and Apollo catches him, has him by both ankles, dragging him to the corner, and it looks like we got a classic slingshot, but Hayes just lands on his feet on the second ropes, kicks Apollo off, goes for a springboard turnaround, maybe, I don't know, some kind of attack, but Apollo with a counter gets the drop kick on the stomach. Or was it a super kick? Let me watch it again. No, it was a drop kick. Hits a stiff drop kick on the midsection. Now Carmelo back up to his feet. Apollo picks him up, has him on his shoulders, and slams him into the turnbuckle stiff. Carmelo Hayes just dangling there for a moment until he gets dumped to the floor. Apollo going back in, grabs Carmelo by the head, Has Carmelo Hayes now on the ropes. Big time chop, big time shot. All right. It's your computer now? I guess, I don't know. Sure. He'll let me know when he's ready, but we are watching Vengeance Day. We are watching Apollo Crews, Carmelo Hayes go at it right now. Apollo with the nice sidewalk slam. No, backbreaker. Nice backbreaker from Apollo Crews, taking Carmelo Hayes down hard. Apollo just stalking him now, waiting for him to get back up. Carmelo very slow to his feet. And don't forget, folks, this is a best 2 out of 3 falls match. So we don't even have the first pinfall yet. We are ways to go before we have a winner here. Carmelo with the elbow to the head of Apollo Crews. Irish whip into the ropes, reversed by Apollo. Springboard by Carmelo. And Apollo catches him and turns it into a German suplex. Holds on tight. Back to his feet. And Carmelo Hayes just dumps Apollo Crews to the outside. Crews, though, holds on to the ropes. Carmelo hits the ropes hard. Goes for a sliding attack. Apollo dodges. Crews sweeps his feet. Now Trick Williams getting in the way of Apollo Crews. He's distracting Apollo Crews, and Carmelo Hayes is going for an over-the-top rope attack. And Apollo moves out of the way, dodges, and then hits Carmelo Hayes with a hellacious clothesline. How you doing, Anthony? You good to go?
Yeah, I'm
all right.
on my
Anthony's
computer now.
back. All right, so you got your official play-by-play hat on now. So, come on, give me 10 seconds of play-by-play for this match. Just talk about what you see on the screen as best
Apollo,
as you can.
Trick was trying to distract Apollo so he could, so Carmelo could jump on him, but
he did a good job with that
moved.
too. That was a good distraction.
Yeah, I'm a little behind you, I think.
That's okay. You can just reiterate anything, and when I'm not doing it, you do it, because if I stop talking, then you're the live one. So tell us about the action you're watching right now, because I really want to help Anthony become the best play-by-play commentator that he can become over the next 10 years, 20 years, as long as we are alive, or if we get nuked. You know, Anthony, it could be the end of the world this year. World War III is imminent. You know that, right? No, you don't, because the news is not something you watch. But if you did, you would know that the end of the world is near, my friend. So try to make your dreams come true. Right now, I'm watching a stalling suplex by Apollo Crews. You're going to see it in a second. And I want you to pick up on the action from when it takes off.
Well, the part that I'm at is there was a pinfall by Apollo. Carmelo Hayes kicked out at 2. Trick Williams opened up a chair, and he's sitting ringside right now. Now we're getting a suplex. Apollo's really showing off his strength right here.
Yes. Great caller. Wow.
Really?
Wait till you see that move.
What?
I just saw a beautiful move by Apollo Crews, the way he took it. Carmelo with a beautiful stunner cutter. Just insane. They're showing the replay on it right now. Apollo was going in for an attack, and then Carmelo sends him over the top ropes, and as he's landing down, hits him with like a stunner. It was nasty. You're going to see it here in a second.
Oh!
You saw
right
it?
onto the rope.
Yeah,
right
nasty. Nasty.
That was nasty.
That was a beautiful move. Something very innovative. Trick Williams now has the steel chair. Carmelo Hayes giving him a high five. See, and this is what I don't like. The referee is doing nothing about the fact that this guy's out there just grabbing steel chairs, just hanging out ringside. Meanwhile, we have Carmelo Hayes now in the ring, absolutely beating the hell out of Apollo Crews. I mean, just battering him with shot after shot after shot. Goes for the cover. We get a kick out. And now it seems that Carmelo's going to go back to that submission game, trying to wrench on the neck of Apollo Crews. Look at Trick Williams now sitting there. He's just sitting ringside. He folded the chair and he's sitting. Just hanging out. What a job. He's got a great job. Doesn't have to do much. Talk a little.
Yeah.
Now Carmelo has Apollo in that arm wrench with that knee driven into the shoulder, the neck area of Apollo Crews. Apollo kind of trying to break loose. Gives one right hand shot to Carmelo. Carmelo comes back with a stiff chop and applies the headlock again. Ground and pound game. Carmelo's really trying to wear down Apollo Crews here.
Oh, man.
I can hear something playing in your background. I think it's like news.
Yeah.
That is bad.
No, it's NXT.
That's not good.
Hold on.
That's how you get a copyright strike.
Hold on. I gotta find a goddamn remote.
If you're using the computer, what are you watching on Peacock?
Yeah, I'm watching it on Peacock on the TV.
What you should do is just watch it on your computer.
How do I do that?
You open the website, peacock.com. You log in, and then you watch it. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching on my computer. So this way all the audio comes through here. And people can't hear NXT. You don't have to do that. Maybe just lower the volume so we don't hear it in the microphone.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a remote.
It's all right. Take your time. There's no worries. There's no rush here on the Savage Kingdom. We just have a banger match going on.
Yeah.
And this is a banger match, folks. We still don't even have the first fall yet. Who do you think is going to get the first fall, Ant?
That's
looking like Hayes.
I could really see like Apollo getting it, like the first fall,
and then Carmelo getting the next two.
Yeah,
that could happen too because the way the last 5-6 minutes, Carmelo has been abusing Apollo Crews. Like Carmelo Hayes is in complete control right now. Goes for a huge clothesline, and Apollo counters into a nasty German suplex, holding on tight, and another nasty German suplex, given well, taken well. Apollo's still holding on. He goes for another one. Carmelo goes to counter. He goes for a backdrop. Carmelo counters out of it. Carmelo with a reverse DDT attempt. Apollo counters, just launches him over the back body drop. Both men down. There still hasn't been a fall. That is correct, folks. We have a lot of action left to come tonight besides this match. We're watching Carmelo Hayes versus Apollo Crews right now live on Vengeance Day, February 4th. Thank you for being here with us. We still have this men's tag team championship match coming up. We still have the women's championship coming up. And, of course, we have Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller coming up. A lot going on here on Wrestling with Savage, but let's get back to the action. Apollo Crews, Carmelo Hayes, both men back to their feet. Apollo with a kick to the knee. Hits the ropes, kick to the face, big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Carmelo Hayes just bouncing all over the place. Irish whip into the ropes. Apollo goes for a big drop kick or something, but Carmelo catches him. Goes for a suplex. Apollo counters. Carmelo goes for a clothesline. Apollo dodges. Apollo hits the flying clothesline. Does the kick up. He's back to his feet. He has the red contacts. Looks like blade. And then Apollo hits the finger splash in the corner. Goes for another eats turnbuckle. Carmelo goes for an attack. Apollo launches him over the top rope. Hayes goes for something. And then Apollo with a rise up enziguri, just dropping Carmelo Hayes on the ring apron.
They are incredible.
Yes.
These two.
Yes, they are.
They are like the clothesline. The two clotheslines I just saw from Apollo were
that was funny by Trick Williams. You're going to see him in a moment. He's going to be praying on the chair because Apollo's making a comeback, and Trick is out there just praying to the gods for Carmelo.
Oh!
Apollo with a superplex off the top rope, covering a kick out.
Oh,
beautiful Jesus. Suplex off the second rope. Yeah, that prayer is very funny.
Yeah. Dude,
that was a good time.
But
and Trick is still praying.
That kick though from Apollo to Carmelo
was money, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Apollo now calling for the Gorilla Press Slam. Let's see what's going to happen here. Aaron thinks it's going to be Apollo.
Oh, you think Apollo's going to win it?
Apollo with a nice stiff knee to the forehead of Carmelo Hayes. Now Apollo has Carmelo Hayes in a gorilla press slam position. Carmelo with a headlock. Apollo counters into a gorilla. Wait, no, just into an arm drag. Carmelo comes up with a counter with an arm drag, goes into an arm breaker, and then Apollo with a roll up. Kick out by Carmelo Hayes. Apollo with a quick bicycle kick to the chin of Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes comes back with a crazy twisting Hurricane Rana into like a face plant cover. And a kick out also by Apollo Crews. I think, Aaron, you might be right about this. Yes, just like you were right about BPW having the best professional wrestling on the East Coast, and Alpha is doing an incredible job, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen on February 26th in Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania. I think Alpha's going to get his revenge on Bull James, which deservedly so. Bull James is not a good person for what he did at Evil Intent. Cruz. My God, Apollo Crews just tapped out. Carmelo Hayes gets the first pinfall.
I don't understand that. I don't. It's like we're going 2 out of 3 falls, but yet the submission counts.
Well, yeah, it counts as a pinfall. Yeah, it's same thing in an Iron Man match. Those rules do apply. But this makes it interesting now. It's okay. Carmelo's in the lead. So he has a possibility to really close out Apollo Crews in a dominant fashion, making him tap and then getting a pinfall on him. So I wouldn't mind if Apollo just goes vicious right now and ends this match quickly. It would not bother me. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Apollo's going to make a comeback right now.
You got to give Apollo a win. You got to give Carmelo a win here.
Carmelo needs to come through with this win if he wants to be an NXT champion. There's no doubt about it.
But now here's my question: who do you want him to face, Braun or
Breaker at WrestleMania at Stand and Deliver or whatever it's called? 100%.
You wouldn't want to see Grayson Waller and Carmelo?
Maybe.
Because if you really think about it, like the way those two guys move, they could really put on a really great, like a banger of a match.
Any of these guys can put on a banger of a match. They're all talented. They all have the ability. They all have the move set. They have the drive. They have the X factor. Most of them are good on the mic, have characters, have personalities, and let's not forget that they all have gold champions. They have gold for a reason because they're good at what they do.
I mean, Braun Breaker, because this is how I explain it. Braun Breaker is more of like, like he's like a Roman Reigns. He's not athletic.
Wow, Apollo Crews with a nasty German suplex and another nasty German suplex. Taken well, given well. Now standing moonsault right into the cover. Love the way he really locks in those legs. Almost gets it, but near fall, folks. But Carmelo Hayes kicks out, so it wasn't enough for him yet.
Suplex.
Carmelo Hayes now going to the top rope to stop to stop Apollo Crews. Carmelo Hayes with a crazy leap up enziguri, trips up Apollo into the ropes, catches him with a kick to the back of the neck, springboard leg drop, plants Apollo now. Very, very good move from Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo goes for the cover.
Oh!
Wow. Nice rolling. Wow, nice rolling blockbuster from Apollo. We get the cover. Kick out again. This match is still going on. It's not even close to being over yet. Let me know if you guys are in the chat, if you are enjoying this matchup right now. Beautiful move by Apollo Crews right there. Great athleticism. That's not something that you see on the main roster even. Ricochet's probably the only guy who can do that.
The guys in NXT, man, they know how to put on a show, more of a match than a lot of the guys.
Absolutely, man. These guys are all pros, man, and they're being trained by Shawn Michaels and many other talented people that are helping them. But Apollo,
I feel like
Apollo's a veteran, though. Let's be honest. He's probably the one in there right now training a lot of people at the Performance Center. And he's taking special liking to Carmelo Hayes. In order to have a match like this, you have to really like your dance partner. And I believe Apollo Crews loves Carmelo Hayes. To put on a match like this with him, you have to love each other.
But let's face it, like Apollo wasn't really like treated well after he dropped that Intercontinental title.
Yeah, it doesn't change his athletic ability or what he's capable of in the ring. A lot of guys aren't treated well.
But what I do like is like with NXT, Shawn Michaels and Triple H gives these guys that creative freedom.
For the most part, not always, but a lot of them do. 100%. That was a good double takedown by Carmelo and Apollo Crews right there.
This is a nasty match, man.
Hey, Aaron, man, I'm trying to figure out something. I hope you don't kill anybody over there. Are you from Pennsylvania, Aaron? You know anybody that likes to go to the butcher? Or maybe you are a butcher? If you are a butcher, Aaron, let me know, man. I think we have a butcher in the house right now.
Let's get Phil Insane a job.
Phil Insane's going to take over the world, man. I've been telling people for a few weeks now about Phil Insane, and watching his match with Tommy Dreamer was incredible.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I believe
the fact
butcher
that I
is
even
in
got
the
to
house.
shoot that match was awesome.
You know, let's get the butcher in here, man. The butcher, and if he wants to, Aaron, the butcher, I believe the invite has been sent. If you want to come on, Ravishing Ricky, what's going on? I sent you a link, man. More than welcome to come on through if you want to talk NXT. Let me invite this guy too. Whoever wants to just jump in here and just go nuts, talk about NXT. Let me know what they think of this match. You're more than welcome. We got open invites everywhere. The opening was an absolute banger. Yeah, finish eating. Take your time. There's absolutely no rush. We're out here having a good time watching this banger as well. Carmelo Hayes, Apollo Crews going at it. Both men get back to their feet. Carmelo's up. One kick. Dodges the kick, does Apollo. Carmelo goes for a bicycle kick. Apollo dodges. Now Apollo beating the hell out of Carmelo. Putting him into the corner. Shot after shot. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Taken very stiff, very hard. And the buckle has been taken off. The steel ring is exposed. Carmelo lands hard. And now we can see this has changed. No, you're not the butcher? I wish you were. Oh, my God. It's General Zod or whatever this guy's name was. What was this guy's name, Anthony? The General is back. Apollo, remember he used to come out with the General?
Yeah.
The General is back, and he is basically Trick Williams. Big shot out. So now Apollo has some backup here. Carmelo going for the springboard clothesline, connects, drops Apollo Crews as the General watches on.
I don't remember this guy's name.
Mello. Big time leg drop from Carmelo Hayes to the back of the head of Apollo Crews. And this shit is over. This shit is over. Carmelo Hayes is your winner. 2 pins to 0. I like it. It's a big statement win for Carmelo Hayes. It says, I'm the man. I beat you 2-0. It's over. It's over. It's clear as day now. It's over.
We're going to see a rematch. And I would love
that was
to
a
see
great
it.
match. Now, Anthony, did you like that match more than the Wesley Dijak match?
Both of them, these both were really good in their own ways.
Very good card so far. The only thing I don't like about tonight, Anthony, is all 3 matches so far have had shenanigans. You had shenanigans in the first match. Now you had shenanigans in the second match with Kiana cheating to win. And now we have shenanigans again with Trick Williams and the General over here, if that's what they're still calling him. Comes Aziz. Yeah, General Aziz. And he looks good too. Yeah, he's a giant, man. Hopefully they've been doing some work with him. And, you know, that leg drop off the top rope was absolute money, though. And I agree, Gianna. Ricky, great Oh, General. I thought it was General. Commander Aziz. That shit was a bad time. I wasn't enjoying WWE back then.
That was a distraction.
I agree with you. This was a great match and a good card so far. No doubt about it. Commander Aziz now helping Apollo Crews to his feet. Giving him a hug. The two have reunited. Wait, I think we're going to see Commander Aziz turn on Apollo Crews right now.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yes,
wait a
big
minute.
Headbutt from Aziz to Apollo Crews. Now Aziz picking up the steel chair. Nope, he's just going to slide it in the middle of the ring. He's going to grab Apollo Crews. And I guess we're going to see a giant choke slam. Oh, power bomb, choke slam, power bomb. Sit down, choke slam, power bomb on the steel chair. And Apollo Crews, folks, is fucking dead. He's dead. He's probably not coming back for a minute.
This is setting up for something else. And I love it. NXT knows how to do that.
We're watching a video right now with Valentina and Wendy Chu and Elektra. They're talking shit about their match on Tuesday with Lyra Valkyria.
I don't care about Tuesday.
Tuesday's NXT.
Yeah, I know, but it's like we're watching Vengeance.
Good point. So now we see Fallon Henley and Kiana James celebrating in the back with Briggs and Jensen. And Fallon Henley can't believe that they won. She's looking at the titles. Kiana's giving her some support, saying you can believe it. Congratulations. They're congratulating each other. How long before they beat the hell out of each other?
I think Stand and Deliver, they drop them back. They drop them again. They drop them, and then that's where we see the turn, and then they start beating the hell out of each other.
Absolutely terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. My God.
It's like, no, congratulations, champ. It's like, no.
Body's in this truck. And honestly, Tommy, I think you escaped tonight very luckily. And I think the next time you see Phil and Tom, what do you got planned for Tommy the next time you see him? You got one over on you tonight.
Dreamer, all legends die. You're not even worthy of my Lakota. Dreamer, the trumpets will sound as I end your legacy. And Phil Insane, Lucius Crow will usher in the end. Everybody witness as the trumpets of the apocalypse sound the trumpets.
As you can see, just a lot of fucked up shit in Broadheadville, Pennsylvania. I'm gonna get out of here before they put me in the fucking truck.
Video. I ruined that video.
And I hope you're enjoying your little cruise with all your little friends and all your friends in AEW. But I need you to know something. Savage is here, and I am coming for your title. Not personally, of course. I wouldn't want to disrespect MJF, you know, the king of swag and the king of the microphone. No, I wouldn't want to embarrass you personally, even though I could. No, I'm putting together a team of the best professional wrestlers, maniacs, lunatics, psychopaths that have just been released from the asylum that are coming out specifically to take you out. You want to call yourself the devil? Well then, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, prepare to be exorcist. I will run that demon out of you faster than anything you've ever seen.
All right, so like I said, MJF has been warned. All right, I'm not playing games, Ant. MJF has been warned. That's all I'm going to say about that. But right now we're getting clips of Chase U. They're hyped up. Tomorrow night is the biggest match of our careers. They were recording this yesterday, and they're going to have the whole city behind them. Thea Hale, Duke Hudson, Andre Chase. A lot of people are saying that Andre Chase and Chase U are going to take these tag team titles. What's going on? She was scared to hold up the sign. I would be scared too. Phil Insane's not someone you want to play games with. That's a killer right there. So I would be scared too. Your daughter, if anything, is very wise. Chase U coming out right now, and I love their backdrop on the Tron, looking like an actual university with blackboard, the whole school theme. And it seems like they have won the crowd over. Thea Hale is a hell of a cheerleader. She's out there. She's screaming at the top of her lungs, trying to get everybody hyped up. She's just like that high energy, man, running around the ring. I mean, Thea Hale is absolute money. Absolute money. And now Pretty Deadly coming to the ring. This is going to be a pretty crazy match. Fatal 4-way. What do you think, Ant? Who are you picking on this one? In the match we are
New Day
watching.
retains.
All right.
New Day retains.
Anthony believes the New Day will retain. These Fatal 4-ways are always hard to call.
Oh, yeah. There's so much going on.
I think we're going to have a new tag team champion tonight in Chase U. Because then that's going to set up the storyline for Duke and Andre to split up. Something will happen. They won't get along. And Mick Thompson thinks that Gallus boys are going to be the new champions. And RJB says he applied to Chase U. It was a great experience when I got in. Awesome university. Yeah, Chase U. The only thing is I heard their tuition is very expensive. Very expensive tuition over there. Booker T said it's about that paper, baby. Yes, he did. That's exactly what Booker T would say. And now Gallus boys coming out. Of course, the champs are going to come out last. I wouldn't be shocked if New Day retains, though, Anthony. That's a solid pick. They obviously have the experience above everybody else.
It would either be Pretty Deadly or New Day. I want to see Pretty Deadly get a push.
I want to see Pretty Deadly go to the main roster. I've already seen them as tag team champions here. I don't think they need it again. Maybe my money's on either Gallus or Chase U. And I just have a feeling they're going to go with Chase U. I want Gallus to win. So this way we can bring some sincerity and like realism to the tag team division, because Gallus are hard-hitting wrestlers.
Yeah.
They will put on good matches. And then that gives everybody else a reason to get the call up. Like Pretty Deadly or the Creed brothers.
You could put Gallus in Gallus against the Viking Raiders or whoever the hell they're called, whatever the hell in tag.
But think of the matchup we're gonna get. If Gallus wins and they're your champions, think about the matchup that will take place between Indus Shear and the Gallus boys. That will be a physical matchup.
Oh, that would be a good matchup to watch.
You'll hear the shots up in the rafters on that kind of matchup.
Oh, yeah.
New Day now coming out to the ring. They don't have matching gear on. I don't think they even care at this point. Do they really need to be NXT Tag Team Champions? No.
No.
But this should be a good match nonetheless.
But you know what? But honestly, you know what? This was, for me, this was a good idea to make them tag team champions. Because what they're doing, I don't know if you see it though yet right now, but what they're doing is they're bringing notice to the tag team division more.
Well, they're bringing the titles to SmackDown with them. They're bringing the titles to, all the main shows with them. So
yeah,
NXT's getting recognition because of this. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're bringing some fans over because definitely New Day does have fans.
Yeah. So you're bringing by NXT doing this, you're bringing more notice to the product and the tag team division, which I do like. You know, I like that cross promotion type thing. One second, I actually got something to show you. Hold on.
Mark Kofi and Wolfgang in the house. Gallus boys, baby. And your NXT Tag Team Champions, The New Day. Of course, they got to raise their titles. They got to celebrate. Show me. Oh, man, get out. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're muted. There you go. You should be ashamed of yourself. Prince and Kofi Kingston kicking off the match right now. Prince shoves Kofi into the ropes. Kofi bounces off, dodges the clothesline. Hurricane Rana. Prince goes flying. Big chop on Prince from Kofi. Tag was made. Woods now in. Hits another chop on Prince. And another chop on Prince. Woods goes into the ropes. Prince goes flying over the top ropes as Kofi is out and Woods is in. Woods now sends, oh my God, both are pretty deadly now, just getting launched over the top rope. Kip on top of Prince, and they're I don't know what they're doing outside. They're going, ooh, ooh. And we get the slide from Kofi Kingston. Hits Prince in the midsection. He dumps Kip onto the apron. And now Thea Hale with that Chase U horn. And then Kofi watching as Xavier Woods comes flying through the middle ropes with a double drop kick, taken out pretty deadly. Rolling Prince back in the ring. Looks like Xavier is going to be going for a suplex. And we get the blind tag from Duke Hudson. And then Duke just shoves Prince down from the suplex position. Some crazy shit going on here. Duke now in the ring, shoulder blocks on Prince. Chase U working well together as they get a nice double team move off on Prince. We get a tag to Kip as Andre Chase hits the atomic drop. And now another atomic drop on Kip. And now, of course, Andre Chase letting him know that this is a teachable moment, comes in for the big chop. Gallus boys got tagged in, and now Mark Coffey in the ring, and he is working on Kip, working him in the corner, tag to Wolfgang. Big shoulder blocking a double shot from Wolfgang into the back of Kip. Now, beautiful one-handed arm drag takedown from Gallus, not letting go, holding on, another tag. Wow. Gallus back in the ring now. Double chop from the Gallus boys. Mark now in the ring, and he's working on Kip. Kip just crying and screaming, please, no more. Big shot to the face from Mark to Kip, and then Kip falls in the corner of the New Day. Xavier Woods makes the blind tag, comes in. Multiple shots on Mark. Puts him into the ropes, like some kung fu type of shots. Now Mark launches Woods into the ropes, and a vicious knee to the midsection sends Woods down. Wolfgang back in, vicious body attack to the ground. Picks Woods up. Now we get a blind tag from Prince. Prince tags Gallus, tells him get out. As Prince begins to work on Xavier Woods in the turnbuckle. Right-handed shots to the forehead of Woods. Yes, boys suck. We got Anthony in the house. We're sitting over here. We're still watching. Beautiful backdrop from Prince to Woods, covering the kick out. Prince now continuing to work on Xavier Woods, picking him up. Woods trying to fight back. Prince doing his best to get him to his team's corner. We get the blind tag from Kip. Comes in, makes fun of Kofi. Nice flying elbow to the face of Woods. Kip yelling at Woods, "You ruined my life." How about you, Anthony? What are you seeing right now? Talk to me, man.
There was a tag. Oh. I don't know what you call that move. Pretty Deadly's going for a pinfall. Xavier kicked out. I don't know the guys from Pretty Deadly. This is fucking horrible.
Hey, with that
the guy with the brown hair.
It's a family show, damn you.
Sorry.
It's family entertainment here.
He's got him in some armbar submission type hold, and Xavier.
I'm loving the double team work here by Pretty Deadly. They're just beating the hell out of Woods, chopping him in the back, chopping him in the chest, mocking everyone in the ring, mocking the Gallus boys, mocking Kofi, mocking Chase Yu. And none of them can do anything about it yet, as Prince has Xavier Woods right in the middle of the ring, picking him up, hits him with a stiff European uppercut. And now Prince with a cheap double shot, taking out Chase Yu. Kofi comes out of nowhere, the rise up Inseguri, knocks Prince right on his ass. Nobody knows where Jay is. Who's here? We got Ravishing Ricky in the house. No Mike yet. Ravishing Ricky, baby. Let me know when you're ready, man. I need some help. I can't take a soda break over here. Oh my God, Kofi Kingston out of nowhere like a whirlwind, taking out the Gallus boys, taking out Pretty Deadly. Drop kick on Prince. Hitting the ropes hard, comes in for the flying clothesline, puts down Prince, dodges an attack from Kip, and then another flying clothesline. And another flying forearm this time. He's taking down all of them, and now he's got the Pretty Deadly down. He's got Mark Kofi down, hits the ropes. He's going to hit us with a boom. Boom, baby. Kofi with his signature leg drop on all three members of the ring right there. Kofi now clapping. It looks like he's calling for trouble in paradise. Goes for the trouble in paradise. Prince dodges. Kofi then. Wow, beautiful move by Kofi. But not enough to, cover him. Prince with a save. I'm sorry, Kip with a save on Prince. Now Chase Yu, Andre Chase in the ring. Duke Hudson back in the ring. Duke Hudson absolutely annihilates Wolfgang. Prince clotheslines Duke in the back of the head. Woods with the spinning forearm on Prince. And Mark Kofi takes out Woods. And then Kofi Kingston out of nowhere with a rising knee to the face. Prince now has Kofi in the Gorilla Press Slam position. And spilt milk hit on Kofi Kingston. And we have a cover. 1, 2. And Kofi with the kick out. I can't believe he kicked out of spilt milk. That's insane. Pretty Deadly now doing their best. All right. It looks like they're going to go for another spilt milk. Thea Hale's out there looking to worry, trying to regroup Chase Yu to get back in this match. Kofi looks like he's out of it. Kofi counters this time, hits the ropes, sends Kip over the top rope. Prince now coming in for an attack. Kofi gets up the feet. Woods back in with a blind tag. Another blind tag from Kofi. Woods picks him up. It looks like we're going to get a backbreaker into a stomp. And we get a cover. And a triple, double, quadruple save. All teams running in to make sure that shit doesn't go through. And this match is continuing. All the teams are in the ring right now. We got 8 bodies on the ground right now as the referee's trying to regain control. Who's going to be the first up to their feet? Let's look at the stomp in the replay, Anthony. See how much Kofi connected on this stomp. Oof, connected well. That match could have been over there, right there.
Yeah,
Jay is too good for the show tonight, Mick. All right? ask Anthony. Anthony, where's Jay?
No idea.
No idea. I agree. No idea. He was here talking shit earlier, though. I'll tell you that much.
All right. Well, all right. What do you think of this one?
Man, who cares about your cell phone right now? Oh, yes. BPW. Beautiful. I love it. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Fantastic. Better than John Moxley. If you keep that on your screen, you're going to have to clean your phone like 12 times a day. Better get the wet wipes ready. Disinfectant. Use Jergens lotion or is it a dry motion? Just wondering. I'm hoping at least you grease the wheels before you get them rolling. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Now, Andre Chase trying to do something crazy to Kip. Has him on the top ropes. Are we going to get a superplex to the outside and making his debut to Wrestling with Savage? We have the one and only Ravishing Ricky. We just see the superplex taking everybody out. I don't know if I'm ahead of you or behind you.
I just want to say, mic check, I'm good?
Sounding good to me, yes.
All right. I use spit. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. What's going on?
He uses many things, plus a picture of John Moxley.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a man's man.
Hey, yeah, sure.
Sure. He gives me shit for it every week.
This is a hell of a match, man. This is just madness all over the fucking place.
Altogether, it's been a hell of a card. I hear NXT coming through your mic. You're getting a pass for me for tonight, no problem. I don't care anymore. I'm just trying to enjoy tonight's pay-per-view. So far, it has been a fun night. A lot of good matches from beginning to end.
Yep.
But a lot of shenanigans as well. No clean finishes yet.
But it's been a good card for NXT.
Absolutely. And it's just nice to see them get out of that performance center and into an arena filled with fans that are enjoying the product. Hell of an elbow from Kip. Pretty deadly now going to work on Duke Hudson. It looks like they're setting up to put him through the announce table. We get a double suplex. Nope. Duke not letting it happen. They get him up, but Duke holding on strong. Fighting his way out.
Is he clearing the table right now?
Yeah, he already done. Now he goes to powerbomb Kip. Pretty deadly counter. Kick him in the midsection. Send him flying into the ring apron. Ooh. And it looks like Kip might have busted open Duke Hudson somewhere. It looks like he's got some blood on his face, Duke Hudson. And Pretty Deadly, this is good stuff, Ricky. You'll appreciate this. They're actually putting the announce table back together. Putting the little monitors back, putting the cover back, telling Booker T sorry. That was good.
I'm just now seeing the apron spot, so I'm definitely behind you.
You're going to see it right now. They put it back together.
It's they put the little cover back and everything.
That was great. Duke with a big double clothesline right now, taking out Pretty Deadly, now going to town. I don't really like the way Duke kind of hulks up. He's like basically just... Oh, that was a nice senton, though.
This is great to see NXT back on the road. Look at the reaction, man.
Yeah, no, the fans are there. It looks like it's a sellout even.
Yeah. Nice little arena they're in. Duke
is impressive too, man. That's an impressive big man right there.
Well, speaking of big man, what about Dijak earlier, man? What a banger.
Bro, it reminded me when he was going to war with Keith Lee.
Oh my God.
Beautiful kick up by Duke Hudson. The fact that he can even do that at his size and weight is very impressive.
Jeez.
Godless Boys back in out of nowhere. Duke drops them. Going back to work on Mark Kofi, who makes a run for it. They want nothing to do with Duke Hudson, who's on a rampage right now. Now the men are working their way back to the announce table. Duke Hudson just getting worked on by the Gallus boys. Now the Gallus boys clearing the announce table. And Duke Hudson has been slammed through that announce table. Rough shot by the Gallus boys.
Duke Hudson might have lost a few teeth here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like he's got blood in his mouth, right?
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing lipstick. That's how much blood he's losing. It's crazy.
He got busted open, man.
It's part of the game.
We got some shout-outs from Mick Thomas and Chop City Wrestling saying, what's up, Ricky?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Chop City? What's up, Mick? Of course, Mick Thompson, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat.
That's a fan for life.
Mick Thompson is a great supporter of everybody's channels. He pumps everybody's channels.
Yes, he does.
The #1 promoter for everybody, Mick Thompson.
Who did you predict in this match tonight?
For this right here, I went with Chase U.
Me too. I think Chase U's going to win, but I want Gallus to win, actually.
And it's looking like Gallus, but then again, you're going to think like, oh, where's the New Day? You know what I mean? They're not even around right now, so they might.
I want Gallus to win, just so in the future I can see Gallus versus Indus Shear. I think that matchup would be phenomenal.
Nice.
But now Chase U, Andre Chase in the middle ring with a Chase U stomps. Obviously, this is going to be a teachable moment. And I'm sure Andre Chase just got off in his pants right now, hearing a whole arena do the Chase U with him.
Yep. Andre Chase is money.
And it's funny because the announcer just said something like, Andre just came in this building. That's exactly what happened. Because as a wrestler, bro, when you hear 20 people go off on your shit, and then 100 people, and then 20,000 people, it is a big difference, my man.
It's a culmination of all the work they put in.
Yes,
under
sir.
2.0, and they're getting a shot, and people are recognizing their work like that. It's a beautiful
Dallas
thing.
boy's looking good right now. Very impressive. Going to town on Andre Chase. Nice kick into the head to a nice slam. We get a cover. And it's another kick out. Andre Chase being presented well. It seems like a lot of the fans all day long, all I heard was everybody wanted Chase U to win today. I've been hearing that a lot today. Kofi with the blind tag.
Yeah.
Dallas boys are now out of the ring. Kofi's now in the ring. He's going to the top rope. What does he have on his mind? And he goes for the dive attack on Pretty Deadly, who catch him. They're holding on to him. And we get a nice running neck breaker cutter on the outside. Kofi's probably dead. So I don't think we'll see Kofi move for a minute or two. Woods now in the ring. He goes to help. Hits Pretty Deadly. Mark Kofi in the ring now. And big fucking forearm from Xavier Woods. Knocks down Kofi. He's going to the top rope. Xavier Woods now lining it up. Goes for that springboard move. Gallus boys are there. And what do we see? Gallus boys. Oh, wow. This could be over. And it's over. Gallus are your new NXT Tag Team Champions. They have put down Xavier Woods in the middle of the ring. Great finish. Now, I thought Chase U was going to win, but I wanted Gallus to win. So I got what I wanted. I'm happy about it. And you know why they deserve to win, Ricky? Because these men are real wrestlers who take real bumps, give real shots, very physical UK style.
Mm-hmm. That's a good style of wrestling right there.
Yeah, man. Like, they look real. They look like wrestlers.
Physical, yeah.
You don't have to convince me that they can beat people up. And the main reason I think Pretty Deadly's ready for SmackDown, if you want to know the truth. They don't need this title. New Day doesn't need this title.
I tell you what you do. I tell you what you do with Pretty Deadly. Perfect booking. You know me. I love my fantasy booking.
Yeah, you do love your fantasy booking. Give it to us now while we're on this big break.
Pretty Deadly comes in, attacks Mansoor and Masay, and they join the Maximum Male Models or the Maxine Male Models, whatever they get called, whatever. And that's your new team for that gimmick, and that fits perfectly in SmackDown. They fit perfectly with that gimmick because they're naturally doing that type of gimmick now. Imagine seeing Pretty Deadly with photo shoots and all this other crap, these vignettes, but they can go in the ring. Everybody would love it. That's how you book Pretty Deadly.
Either everybody would love it or everybody would hate it, but everybody would feel something about it, that's for sure. But who's the champs then? because there's 4 members. Who's getting the straps? How would that work? Or are they going to battle over the straps? Or they share them? Maybe.
No, they take them out. They replace them. They come in on SmackDown during a photo shoot and just beat the shit out of them in the backstage area, throw the production lights on them, and leave them there. And then it's Pretty Deadly taking over.
Okay.
And that could be your starting feud where you take these 2 guys back to whatever you want to call them by their natural names or whatever. And that's your first feud with Pretty Deadly and them. And then you have another tag team on SmackDown and another tag team for the title division.
We need teams on Raw. We need teams on SmackDown. Pretty Deadly, I think, would just fit in better on SmackDown for some reason.
Yeah.
I think the Creed brothers would fit better on Raw.
Yeah.
I think they deserve the call up too.
Yeah.
There's a couple of teams. I don't know about you, but they've been playing way too many commercials lately, brother.
It's a lot of promotion, bro. They're talking about putting the wrestling ring's gonna have ads on it now. The mat.
Yeah, and the wrestlers are probably gonna have trunks with ads, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You heard about the Cinnamon Toast Crunch match?
I hope that features the New Day.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The only way I like that match is if there's a big bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and the loser has to get dunked into it or something like that.
I'll put the women in a damn throwback and put them in a Cinnamon Toast Crunch bowl match.
Cinnamon
in a big
toast,
bowl.
Wait, Cinnamon Toast Bra and Panties match.
There you go.
All right, let's have a real throwback here.
There you go.
It would be nice. They used to have some wild matches back in the day, man. Like, they had shit back then that would not fly now. Like, it just wouldn't fly.
Yeah, you can't do a lot of things that they did back then. They're
No,
spotlighting.
I don't even know how they got away with half the shit they did.
How they took Nikita Lyons out of TV, spread her off because she has that those 2 torn MCLs, ACLs, whatever it is.
That shit sucks.
That's bad for her, but she's gonna be back better than ever. We know that. But they're trying to.
She still needed a lot of work though. She was still green, but she was on her way.
She had that it factor that everybody could connect to her, and people were just over. You know what I mean? She was over.
She's eye candy though at this point. Though,
That's
as far
what
as
it
ring
is,
skills
yeah.
though. Zoe Starks is the real truth
in
that entire women's roster.
Yep,
she is 100% the number one female talent they have.
Zoe Starks is a very physical athlete. She's very.
She reminds me of a more agile Shayna Baszler, like a faster, better version of Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. And by the way, Sami Zayn will not be the Universal Champion, Tony.
I agree with that.
Cody Rhodes will not be the Universal Champion.
Tony's
either.
like on another level when it comes to trolling the Sami Zayn whole narrative. Like every time I see most of his like streams, it's a big picture of Sami Zayn, something about Sammy this, Sammy that. I'm like, yo, that's like the 6th one this week. He's going in, and at random times of the day, they just want to go live, start talking about Sammy for 15 minutes or 5 minutes. 10. He's out of his. He's crazy.
He's out of his mind.
Yo, Tony's completely lost his mind about this Sammy thing. I think it's really got into him. I mean, he usually, like a few weeks ago, he was very disciplined with his schedule. But now that we're getting closer and closer to the finale of all this, he's getting real shaky, man. He doesn't want to be wrong about this. He really wants it to play out.
I don't know, man. It's gonna
he
be
needs
crazy,
to see Sammy hold gold, or I don't think he's gonna have a good year this year.
I think, listen, it's gonna be crazy, whatever the
He
outcome is.
might be in for a long year, my friend. He might be in for a long couple of years.
It's gonna be a crazy ending to this story, bro. They can't mess this up.
I'm looking forward to it.
Elimination Chamber. I was saying this. Elimination Chamber has to be booked perfectly. Here is your new champion, I believe tonight, Grayson Waller in the back.
I want Grayson Waller to win, but I think Braun Breaker's going to retain to give it to Carmelo at Stand and Deliver. But I do want Grayson to win. Let me be very clear. If I have to pick someone that's winning this match, I want Grayson to win. But the booker in me thinks that they're going to let Braun retain to Mania. And then especially the way Carmelo tonight took down Apollo with 2-0. He's in line for that championship shot.
Yeah.
And he does deserve it more than Grayson Waller, if you want to be real about it. Roxanne's definitely retaining right now, right? There's no way. Gallus are your new tag team champions. You are watching Vengeance Day. It's here Saturday, February 4th. You're here with me, Anthony, and Ravishing Ricky. And we're about to watch the NXT Women's Championship between Roxanne Perez, JC Jane, and Gigi Dolan. Now I'm going to give the floor to Ravishing Ricky. Who do you think's going to win tonight?
Roxanne retains the title. There's no reason to take the title off of this woman right now. She's on a hot streak. The fans love her. Unless you're thinking about bringing her up already, there's no reason to take the title from her now. If she is to lose the title, it would be to JC Jane over Gigi Dolan. So if we do have a title change tonight, I guarantee it will be JC Jane, but I don't see Roxanne losing. My prediction, the winner will be Roxanne.
I can 100% get on board with that. My only thing is this. I don't even give a shit who wins tonight. Because in 3 months, 4 months, whenever it comes, Tiffany Stratton is your new NXT Women's Champion, baby. So I don't fucking care. Who's the champ until then?
Where's Lash Legend?
Who?
Trash Legend.
There we go.
Who?
There's a right name. There's a right
She
name.
has the look and she has the pedigree, but she's just missing that hit.
If you're looking for a Wendy Williams stunt double with a wig on, you get Trash Legend.
Wow. That might be the harshest thing I've ever heard about anybody in 2023. Wendy Williams is all kinds of fucked up right now.
Yeah, I heard. I'm sorry. I didn't,
yeah, bro. She's like all kinds of fucked up.
But she's been messed up for years.
Well, she might be a fucking robot, man. I don't fucking know at this point. It could be one of those lizard people they keep hearing about, you know?
Lizard people.
Good name, man. Who do you think's better on the mic, Gigi or JC?
JC.
Who do you think looks better?
Gigi.
Yeah,
there you go.
Put Gigi's ass on JC.
There you go.
Gigi's another level, man.
Give me Gigi and Bailey. Oh my God. I'm sorry,
if Gigi
guys.
just gets a little better in the ring,
yeah,
it's gonna be hard to argue that she isn't the baddest one there. Like, imagine if Gigi was as good as Zoe Starks in the ring.
You know what the whole point of this match is right now?
To make Roxanne look like a beast.
That, but what's the other reason?
To break up Toxic Attraction, maybe?
Exactly. To finally put the final nail in the coffin.
Maybe.
One of them is going to cost the other the match or something. They might brawl at the end, and it's officially done.
Although, it would be a more interesting storyline if they got a double cover or something, and then they were both the champion, and then just fighting over the spotlight for the next,
I'll pull a Michelle McCool and Layla, and just have half the title each.
Yeah. They split it in half or something. That would be sick. Yeah, they split it in half, and then when they get in the ring, they combine them, and they could tag in and out.
Have them really linked together. So when
imagine they could just tag in and out of singles matches. I would not be opposed to that idea. Because don't get me wrong, I like Roxanne Perez. Obviously, a lot of people do. She has a lot of fans. One of our local residents here, Jay, who's in the chat, and he's too much of a bitch to come in the stream right now.
Come on in, brother.
Call it out there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jay will come back when Savage stops sweating Cody's ass.
Let me tell you something. These two women are coming out together. Excuse my language, everybody. But these two women are sexy as fuck.
I don't hate Roxanne Perez. I just like Gigi Dolan much more. I like JC Jane much more. Mandy Rose I like much more. And you know who else I like more than Roxanne Perez?
Language.
Zoe Starks. Cora Jade has more personality in her fucking pinky than Roxanne Perez has in her entire history of life. Jay thinks that because she has like the little gimmick of like the little girl, the innocent little girl with a, the little voice, and she's just sweet and innocent, and he's like, oh, that's just who she is. I'm like, yeah, but that's trash. I don't want to see that.
She could barely walk with that thing, man. Wow.
Yeah, come on, man. Gigi was better as Priscilla Kelly. I don't know wrestling. I'm out. Yeah, okay, I bet I don't know wrestling. I already said Roxanne Perez is a good wrestler, Jay. What else do you want from me? She just doesn't do it for me personality-wise. I'm sorry. She doesn't do it in NXT, and she won't do it in WWE. And the fact remains is this. When it's all said and done, Jay, Cora Jade, Tiffany Stratton, Zoe Starks will all make more money than Roxanne Perez will in this business.
I don't believe that.
I do.
I think Roxanne Perez has the potential to be the female Eddie Guerrero. Female version of Eddie Guerrero. Not
That's
exactly
a crazy statement.
Eddie Guerrero, but that type of superstar.
Eddie had swag though, bro.
But you got.
And he had swag from day one.
But you
and if
also
I'm wrong, I'll go back. I'll show you ECW matches that tell you he had swag from day one.
Oh yeah.
Roxanne does not have Eddie Guerrero swag right now.
She's babyface.
But also, like Jay said, look at her age. Look at Roxanne's age. She's young. This girl's got enough time to grow, obviously, in this business. She could be a moneymaker.
She is going to be a moneymaker for sure, but I don't think she's going to have a better career than Cora Jade. If I have to pick between those two, I think Cora Jade's going to have a better career. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not always right. Obviously, somebody likes her. Somebody thinks she's a champion because she's a champion.
She could definitely play the heel character. If you're looking at her now in the ring, I look at the mannerisms and I look at the facial features of a wrestler like you do Savage. You know, you break it down like that too. You spoke about that many times. If you look at her facial features, she definitely has the face of, man, look.
For me, it's not the facials or the in-ring work. She has all that down packed. It's the time when she talks on the mic. Like, I don't believe anything she says.
Give her a mouthpiece.
Just scripted.
Give her a mouthpiece.
Maybe.
Not Heyman either. Give her somebody else.
Heyman's got enough on his plate.
Yeah.
See, this is an interesting prediction, though, because it's 2-on-1 right now, basically.
It's a handicap match.
Yeah, they have to split up somehow, though. She has to get them to fight each other. She looks so cute.
Roxanne Perez now doing her best to keep them separated, shot after shot on JC and Gigi, going for some European uppercuts. Gigi goes for a bicycle kick, lands it low, midsection of Roxanne, and now the double teaming continues. Nice double team continues again. Toxic Attraction just sends Roxanne Perez face first into the mat. But I believe Roxanne's going to win this match. 100%. Like, how do you build someone up? They win. Double cross body. Toxic catches her. A nice backbreaker by Gigi Dolan, and then JC Jane comes in with a hellacious boot. Roxanne taking a trip to the outside, rolling across. That's a nice view right there, Ricky. Pay attention on the outside when Gigi's throwing her back in. It's very nice. It's a nice thing. I love it. I love NXT, god damn it. JC Jane rolling up Roxanne Perez. Roxanne kicks out. And then Roxanne now takes out Luthez Perez on Gigi Dolan. Roxanne with the elbow to JC. Goes for the clothesline, gets tripped up face first into the ropes. JC Jane out there calling orders.
Oh, God. Roxanne almost broke her face on a rope there.
Roxanne gets out of the way. Toxic is trying to avoid hitting each other. They're helping each other back up as Roxanne's about to take advantage. Dodges the double attack, gets a double drop kick. All right, now Roxanne Perez, double wrist lock on JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. She does a springboard off, rolling through double arm drag coming up on the ladies here. We're watching NXT Vengeance. We're watching the Women's Championship match. The main event should be coming up soon. Roxanne Perez goes for a suicide dive through the bottom rope, taking out Gigi Dolan in the process. JC Jane gets out of the way, comes flying off the apron, and ends up hitting Gigi Dolan. As now Roxanne Perez takes advantage. Big right arm to JC Jane. Roxanne Perez now working her way back in the ring. Starts stomping on JC Jane's chest. Rolls through, does like a twisting backflip. senton, whatever you want to call that crap. I don't know. Now she has a crossface on JC Jane. Booker T, of course you like this because Roxanne Perez is your wrestler. You biased motherfucker. JC Jane now has Roxanne Perez on the floor. She's just beating her down. Multiple right hands. That last one looks stiff. Nice shot right to the middle of the fucking head. I like it. Oh, you're dropping F-bombs now. I'm terrible, Anthony. Oof. Nice chop from JC Jane to Roxanne Perez. And now another one. Grabs Roxanne by the head, hits the snapmare. Nice, very stiff kick to the back from JC Jane, who has a nice look tonight. She looks a little more evil tonight, a little more maniacal. Applies the chin lock on Roxanne Perez. Gigi Dolan still nowhere to be found. Nice arm drag from Roxanne Perez, taking JC Jane down. JC with a clothesline on Roxanne Perez. Gigi Dolan now pulls JC Jane down, drags her out, and JC shoves Gigi, saying, "What are you doing?" Gigi's telling her to work with me, shake my hand and work with me. Oh my God. And Roxanne Perez comes for the drop kick on Gigi, and then Gigi actually drags JC in harm's way, causing JC to eat that drop kick. Now Gigi with a very aggressive kicks to the face on Roxanne Perez, showing a lot of intensity. Now knees to the face. I like this side of Gigi Dolan. Very aggressive, very good-looking shots. Shoves Roxanne into that barricade very hard. Gigi Dolan's fired up, man.
She's, oh my God.
This is all good shit by Gigi Dolan.
Yeah, and she looks fine as hell.
Yes, I agree. Roxanne now, they're both on the apron. Roxanne breaks out of this hold. Right hands to the face of Gigi Dolan from Roxanne. And then we get a Uranagi off the apron. Gigi Dolan sends Roxanne Perez crashing down very hard. Now, Gigi has Roxanne up, and we get a backdrop suplex into the cover. And JC Jane pulls Gigi Dolan off, telling her, no. I don't think so. I'm the champ. Now JC goes for the cover, and Gigi pulls JC off. And JC's not a fan of this, Anthony. And right now we're watching Toxic Attraction break down, Anthony. We knew this was going to happen. And now we're watching it live here, folks. You're watching it here with us here.
I honestly don't think, like, the worst was that Battle Royal. Having those two be, like, the last two in the match.
Yeah, that was great. Gigi and JC now shoving each other. And now JC steps it up with a smack to the face on Gigi Dolan. And Gigi comes back with her own hellacious slap, really rocking JC Jane. These women have lost it. They're trying to really hurt each other now. Now they're fighting. JC counters. JC gets a roll up. Gigi counters into a pin. Kick out. Both the women are beating the hell out of each other, and Roxanne Perez is on the top rope, double crossbody. Takes out Toxic Attraction. Roxanne Perez now back up to her feet. Gigi Dolan goes for a shot on Roxanne, who counters, gets out of the way. Flying forearm on JC. Double axe handle smash on Gigi Dolan. Running shotgun drop kick on JC. Kick up. Now Roxanne Perez goes for the forearm on Gigi Dolan. Runs across the ring. Hits a forearm on JC Jane. And another forearm on Gigi Dolan. And another forearm on JC Jane. Now taking JC Jane to the middle of the ring. We're going to get a Russian leg drop. Kick to Gigi. We got a DDT and a Russian leg drop going down at the same time, and Roxanne Perez has wiped out Toxic Attraction. Cover on JC Jane, who's able to kick out. Cover on Gigi Dolan. And Gigi Dolan's able to kick out. Can't wait for this main event, Anthony. Any minute now, we're going to get Grayson Waller and Braun Breaker in a steel cage match. What a great way to end the night.
Yep.
Roxanne Perez looking good in this matchup right now. Standing tall against Toxic Attraction. Toxic Attraction is basically falling apart now. Roxanne hits the ropes. Goes flying into the arms of JC Jane. JC Jane takes Roxanne, places her in a tree of woe in the corner, and is stomping her in the midsection. And she's laying against Gigi Dolan. JC Jane now in the corner getting ready for a cannonball. Taking out Roxanne and Gigi Dolan at the same damn time. Nice thrust kick to the head of Roxanne Perez from JC Jane. JC Jane now in the corner. Setting up. Beautiful knee to the face on Roxanne Perez. Absolutely rocked her. And Dolan comes in with the save. Otherwise, I think that was over, Anthony. Oh, chat's not frozen, McThomason. I see you. Just nobody talking in the chat right now, but we see you. We see you, baby. We know you agree with Ricky. We know you disagree with Jay. It's okay, Mick. We know you. We love you, Mick. We're watching Gigi Dolan right now going at it. We're watching this triple threat women's championship match. Gigi Dolan and JC Jane now going at it in the middle of the ring. And JC Jane comes out on top with a hard right-hand shot. And she just told Gigi Dolan to suck it. Exactly, RJB. The chat ain't froze. Mick Thomason's he's like a time traveler. He probably went back 10 minutes in time or something. I don't know. Ooh, Gigi Dolan is nowhere to be found, but JC Jane is in the ring. Big time knee to the midsection on Roxanne. Nice running attack to the corner. Roxanne Perez needs to make a comeback now. And here it is. Big kick to the midsection, roundhouse kick. Goes for the pop rocks. JC gets out of it. Gigi Dolan with a big clothesline. Big roundhouse kick to the side of JC Jane's face. Snap suplex from Gigi Dolan into the bridge and cover. JC Jane comes running in with a senton, attacks. Wow. Absolute annihilation there. Good save. Roxanne Perez, Gigi Dolan, JC Jane, they're all down. The ref not even counting. Where's the 10 count, ref? Why can't this referee do his job, Anthony? This is unbelievable. This is unacceptable. He should be fired. And is he going to count finally? Roxanne making her way back to her feet, as well as Gigi and JC, slowly but surely, all the women grabbing onto each other. All the women on their knees now. Right hand to Roxanne. Right hand to JC. Right hand to Roxanne from Gigi. All women now just exchanging shots. Now Toxic going after each other. Going back after Roxanne. Gigi with a headbutt to Roxanne Perez. Gigi goes for a right hand on Roxanne, who counters. Right hand on JC. Right hand on Gigi. Just all out Roxanne Perez right now. Non-stop forearms, chops. She's pumped up. And then she gets rocked with a double super kick from Toxic Attraction. And then they double headbutt. Oh my God, it was a double cover. But Roxanne kicks out. It almost happened, Anthony. We almost had a double cover.
I can't believe what the fuck I'm watching.
This is a crazy match. I'll give it to Roxanne Perez. Hell of a performance by the champ.
Yeah. Oh, that double freaking super kick.
That double super kick was money. Roxanne Perez getting dumped to the outside. And Gigi just told JC to get the tables. Gigi told JC to get the tables, and Gigi
been watching the Hardy Boys too much.
Hardy Boys, that's Dudley Boys. What are you talking about?
Dudley Boys, that's what I meant. My brain is not working.
It's okay.
Because it's sucked into this.
Roxanne Perez now in big trouble as Toxic Attraction seems to be working together yet again. They're setting up a double choke slam. Roxanne counters with a double like palm slap, I guess. Roundhouse thrust kick on JC. Gigi comes in. Roxanne with another thrust kick to Gigi. Pop rocks on Gigi Dolan. Oh, Gigi Dolan lands so rough. JCJ now coming back to take Roxanne.
Okay.
Roxanne with the right hand.
Shit.
Shoves her into the ring apron. Roxanne Perez now dragging Gigi, shoving her into the ring. And the fans are chanting they want tables. Roxanne Perez now going to the top rope, and JC Jane back up. Big rising knee to the face of Roxanne Perez. JC Jane now going back to the top rope, working on the back of Perez with clobbering shots. Sets her up for a superplex.
I love how the ref's telling her to get out. It's a triple threat match. There's like no disqualifications.
Roxanne working back, clobbering shots of Rowan, and now Gigi Dolan getting involved. Gigi Dolan grabbing on the arm of JC Jane. She gets kicked in the face. Roxanne rocked her in the face, and Gigi just went through the table. And now Perez on the top rope. It looks like she's going for the pop rocks off the top rope and connects. This match has to be over. And Roxanne Perez retains and is still your NXT champion. Hell of a performance by Roxanne Perez. Hell of a performance by Roxanne Perez.
All three, well, even with all three of these ladies. What a freaking match.
Great match. That was a great match. That super kick from Toxic, though, was like insanely good.
Yeah. This was her first title defense, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Well, like on a bigger...
yes,
pay-per-view.
Absolutely, yes. Mick Thomason's very happy. We're excited for you. Your girl did it, Roxanne Perez. And you know what? She looked incredible. I can't even knock it. Roxanne Perez just had a great match at a premium live event. So I'm very proud of her. But at the same time, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane absolutely murdered it. They're hyping up Elimination Chamber now. And yeah, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the next match. Why don't you check out this event we have coming up on May 6th? And by the way, we did find the legend who will be joining us May 6th. And his name is Greg the Hammer Valentine. Has been confirmed for May 6th. Savage Kingdom, I'm proud to announce that we are going to be sponsoring Wrestling with Savage is going to be one of the sponsors at the 80s Wrestling Con 4, where you can come down and meet Bret the Hitman Hart and tons of other legends, even one that I'm going to bring with us at our vendor table. And then after the meet and greets, you can come on down and watch Rock and Wrestling. It's going to be a great card. You got Dirty Dangle versus Eugene, the Powers of Pain versus the Now, Carlito versus Val Venus, Davey Boy Smith Jr. versus Crowbar, Alpha Jr. versus Snitsky. There's going to be a 10-man battle royal. There's going to be a lot of surprise entrants, including one that's been announced, the Headbangers. You're going to have the ISPW heavyweight title match between Bull James with Maven versus Rick Recon with David LaGreca. Earl Hebner is the special guest referee. You're not going to want to miss this event. Jay Alfred's going to be there. Matt Stryker's going to be fighting Justin Carino. There's going to be ISPW Women's Title Super 6-Way with Vicious Vicky, the champion. Let's get it. Do not miss this event. Men in Sports Arena, May 6th. Let's get it, man. Pro wrestling, and not to mention Brian Kendrick and superstar Danny Morrison. This is going to be one that you're not going to want to miss. And of course, there's going to be so much going on, so many different events. Come on down, man. Wrestling Con 80s Wrestling Con 4. That's right, Wrestling 80s Con 4. We will be there all day long. We'll be there with Greg the Hammer Valentine. We'll have our table set up. We'll have titles set up. You can come take pictures with titles. You can come meet Greg the Hammer Valentine and many other superstars that are going to be there. And stick around for a hell of a wrestling show later in the day, Rock and Wrestling. Y'all got to see Rick Recon take on the title.
I'm excited to see that 6-way match with Vicious Vicky.
IWC Reloaded tonight. Talking about Bellator, Jay? That's later tonight after this, I think. Yeah, that was a great match, man. Why don't you come in for a little bit and tell us about Roxanne Perez and what she just did? You have the link, Jay. You can join in from your phone for a minute, 2 minutes. You're more than welcome to, brother. We're waiting now for the main event. Anthony, are you excited about this main event?
Oh, hell yeah.
This is going to be a great night for pro wrestling. That's in New Jersey, Aaron. That's going to be in Morristown, New Jersey.
When are they gonna kill this friggin' damage control gimmick?
Well, let us know what's going on in IWC. We're over here. We are now getting ready. That steel cage is being lowered. It is time. It is time. It is time. Absolutely wild night tonight. They're setting up that steel cage. They're going to be giving us a preview right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you guys a video that I took earlier today at the Wrestling Universe where I pretty much just embarrassed myself. And yeah, it might be funny. You might actually enjoy it.
Oh boy. Oh boy, Savage. What'd you do?
I don't embarrass myself often.
What'd you do, Sav?
About to play that video on the screen.
Oh, jeez.
Where's this video? Sorry. Is this it? I think I found it. Oh, I said it. I said it, Lewis. Not only did I say it, but I regret it. What do you want, man? There's too much wrestling, bro. I can't watch everything, man. There's too much. I think I found the video. It took me a second, guys. Just be patient. I'm looking for the video now. It's going to be funny. At least I think it's going to be funny. Come on. Internal storage, DCIM. Raw 2. And here it is. All right, here we go. Present video file. Here we go. You ready?
Savage here at the Wrestling Universe, the best place to meet professional wrestlers every single weekend. We got Brian Cage from AEW. We got the master over here, Chris Masters, man. This guy is, I grew up on this guy right here. We got Melissa's over here, my God. These beautiful ladies. Come on down to the Wrestling Universe. She's kicking ass on NXT. She's kicking ass. Where are you kicking ass right
Wait,
now?
where am I kicking ass at? Where am I kicking ass at?
Major Mission Pro Wrestling?
Both of us? I mean, I've been there, yeah, but I've been on NXT.
NXT? I thought you were on NXT.
I didn't know that.
You look exactly like someone that's kicking ass in NXT every night right now.
Sean, you hired me?
That's not you?
What? Okay, well, I need to be caught up on this. I didn't know that I worked for them.
You should.
I should.
You should be a WrestleMania. But
I should. Do you know where I've worked?
I know Mission Pro Wrestling.
Oh, come on, bro.
I've seen matches there.
AEW, Japan, Impact.
AEW where?
AEW where?
Where?
last 2 years,
Who'd you wrestle
motherfucker.
in? You ever seen the trailers?
All of them. All of
You been on
them.
Dynamite yet?
Ooh.
Really?
When?
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Like
Oh
four-
my
four
god.
or
I'm in
5
trouble.
times.
If you want, I'll take some chops over there.
Now, in all fairness, one of them was like 3 minutes, so you barely see my face.
AEW, the action is so
Not
fast, you
good.
can't even keep up with it.
Go ahead.
It's a little crazy right now.
There's a lot of content.
Wrestling Universe, come down to the beautiful ladies, the best wrestlers in the world right here. Brian Cage on one hell of a run right now, and you need to get some revenge on MJF.
I mean,
Absolutely, yes?
there's a laundry list of people I need to get revenge
I
on.
think so, yeah, but they can't stop you, I don't think. Well, your time is coming, and I'm looking forward to it.
Time is coming. I think it's freaking past due, bro.
Past due right now. It's 2023. It's your year. What are you doing?
This time is now. I'm on NWA.
NWA, good stuff. Saturday, YouTube, correct?
Yes.
And it's free.
And we just did our live power on Tuesday in Knoxville, and it was pretty badass.
That's awesome, man. Appreciate you. I got something for you to sign for the boys.
Oh
Wrestling
yeah,
Savage.
that's right. We are.
Why
signing,
not?
you know?
So yeah. See, I'm not perfect, Anthony. I thought that shit was fucking out of fire the whole goddamn time. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
No, but the way she played it off was great. I
think
loved
that's
how
funny,
she
though.
played it off.
You can't expect me to be perfect every time, man. I am a human being, man. There's only so much wrestling I can watch. Grayson Waller coming to the ring, and he's got the ladies with him, and they have a pair of golden kicks on a pillow.
Oh my god. I didn't know that Sean hired me. When did you hire me, Sean? Oh god, that was good. That was good.
Grayson Waller out of the ring. We got a steel cage match here, folks. Main event, NXT Vengeance. It is Braun Breaker versus Grayson Waller, and it's going down now live. We appreciate you being here, Aaron. Chop City Wrestling. Matt Taven fighting now is a beast. Yeah, Matt Taven is a beast. Everybody support IDWC. I'll be probably tuning on to that once I'm over here. But for now, we're on NXT. It's Vengeance Day. It's main event time. It's Braun Breaker versus Grayson Waller. I want Grayson to win, but I think Braun Breaker is going to retain. And it looks like these men have at least half an hour to battle it out.
Waller looks scared, man.
Because he's in a cage with a monster.
Did you see that girl? She was standing in the front row. And she looks and she's like, walks right out of shot.
Gage was cool, man. I got to talk to him for a few minutes after that. We talked a couple of more about his contract and what's coming up. Decision he has to make between WWE and AEW. He has probably a lot of other offers on the table. All right. Grayson Waller started this match off immediately going after Braun Breaker as he's trying to get in the cage, slams the cage door on his head, and then just goes to the outside and immediately attacks Braun Breaker before this match even starts. And there's nothing the refs can do about it because this is a cage match. There are no rules here. Grayson Waller goes for a weak right hand, and now Braun Breaker turns around and gives him two strong right hands. Big spear to take him through the barricade, but Grayson dodges and now does the Ric Flair strut as Braun Breaker makes his way towards him, hits him with a huge chop. Shoves him hard into a barricade. Grayson Waller already getting his ass kicked here to kick off the main event of Vengeance Day. Braun Breaker just rams the steel cage door into the face of Grayson Waller.
Oh.
Braun Breaker now going up the steel steps. He has Grayson in the ring. Braun Breaker finally making his way into the ring. And it looks like the door is finally going to close and the match is officially going to begin. Waller now trapped inside that steel cage with Braun Breaker. And the bell has rung and the match is officially on. Grayson immediately goes to run and climb out of the cage. Braun just clobbers him down. Big chop. Grayson might be in a bad way right now, Anthony.
Can I just say on how good these two guys look?
Yes.
Like in a big arena.
Feels like we're watching a Monday Night Raw.
Like a man, yeah. They're oh god.
Grayson now grabs the head of Braun Breaker and starts thrusting those knees into the chin of Braun Breaker. He hits the ropes. Braun comes out hitting hard off that steel cage. Super clothesline on Grayson Waller. Absolutely. Watch this, Ant. He clobbers him. Look how hard and fast Braun Breaker is hitting that steel cage. Braun Breaker now going for the suplex. Stalling suplex. Walking around the ring now. Crazy display of strength, and down we go.
Oh.
Big time suplex. And Braun with his own kick up.
Oh my god.
And now a backflip lands on Grayson Waller's midsection. Yeah, the way he was hitting those ropes right there was impressive, Anthony. That clothesline was wild. Braun now has Grayson to his feet, picks him up, has him on his shoulders, goes to shove him into the cage. Grayson counters with his own right hand. Grayson sees that right hand didn't even affect Braun Breaker. Grayson goes to climb again, hops over Braun Breaker, connects with a spinning forearm that looks like it finally dazed Braun Breaker. And now Grayson Waller with a beautiful Tilt-A-Whirl DDT cover. Kick out from Braun Breaker. My God. Beautiful DDT right there, covering the kick out. Now Waller with the stomps, keeping Braun Breaker down. Waller now continuing attacking the assault on Braun Breaker with the elbows to the back of the neck, back of the head. My God. Waller now strikes to the midsection. Braun Breaker now fighting back. Absolutely incredible card tonight from all men and all women that performed here tonight. I'm loving it.
This is so far one of my favorite matches right now. The storytelling,
everything. The whole night has been masterful.
Really good.
Shawn Michaels is awesome. Grayson now with an elbow to the head of Waller, sending him into the corner, reeling. Braun Breaker with Irish whip to another turnbuckle, runs into a boot that Waller puts up. Waller with a roll, and he leaps right into the arms of Braun Breaker, who puts him in the bear hug and the belly-to-belly suplex, bringing him down hard. Braun now with a running shoulder block. Another shoulder tackle by Braun Breaker. Waller goes for the Luthes press, and Braun Breaker just turns it into a spine buster. Now, Braun Breaker, Waller's down. Braun Breaker making his way to the top rope. And he connects with like a bulldog, I guess you could say. Let's try bulldog on Waller. Waller down now. Braun Breaker calling for something else. He's in the corner. He's setting up for a spear. Waller trying to roll out of the ring, but he cannot roll out of the ring because there's a cage surrounding the ring. And wow, Braun Breaker goes for a spear. Waller dodges, and then Braun Breaker goes crashing into that steel cage face first. Waller now with the cover and the roll up and the kick out at 2. Let's watch this replay. And then Braun took that very well. He didn't go head first. He went back first. Waller now talking some trash to Braun Breaker. Starts in with the stomps and now climbs on top of Braun Breaker, unleashing right hands after right hands. Picks up Braun Breaker by his singlet, gives him a tough right-handed shot. And another right-handed shot, holding onto that singlet, not letting him go. And Braun just goes straight down. Braun collapsed after that last shot, and Waller did a little like he's a boxer. He's like, ugh. Waller over here launches Braun Breaker face first into the steel cage. Grayson Waller now quickly going for the cover. Jay thinks he's watching a Raw match over here. I'm still enjoying this because of the storytelling. It's been good. Grayson now with a choke in the corner. Jay, there's so many bangers before this match. It's kind of hard to live up to this, man. That Bulldog did look like shit. I'll give you that. I won't even argue with you there on that. Braun should have connected with both hands. But it looked like he was more worried about breaking his fall with his hand. Grayson Waller now continuing to work on Braun Breaker. Big time flying splash. Grayson Waller now going to go for it one more time. Goes for it one more time, but this time Braun Breaker catches him, trying to pick him up on his shoulders. Grayson Waller scratches the eyes, shoves Braun Breaker into the steel cage again and again. Now, bro, what's Grayson going to go for now? Grayson with the blockbuster, standing over top, flip blockbuster, cover, and a quick kick out yet again. Thank you guys for joining us here in the Savage Kingdom. You are watching Wrestling with Savage and our coverage on NXT Vengeance. We are in the main event, Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller. Grayson just hit that blockbuster. Grayson Waller with a snap suplex on Braun Breaker. Yeah, you can hear Anthony. I think Jay's a little right on this, actually. The crowd doesn't seem to be that into this match at this point. It seems very stale right now. Yeah, Grayson Waller now going to the top rope. Sorry, Ann, what were you going to say?
Just like the whole night, though, has been banger.
That's what I was going to say. The whole night's been so good. It's kind of hard to, live up to what we've already seen. Steven Chambers, what's going on? Thank you for making it for our main event. Braun Breaker trying to fight back from this relentless beating that Grayson has been giving him the last several minutes. We'll see, Jay. Time will tell. In my opinion, I think Braun is going to retain. I want Grayson to win, but I don't think he will. I think Braun will retain and then lose it to Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, Steven, I just mentioned that 2 seconds ago. The crowd doesn't seem to be into this match. I hear a lot of crickets. Waller with the big-time knee to the face of Braun Breaker. And now Waller immediately, he should just keep climbing, climb out of the cage. Instead, he goes for the elbow drop. Now he goes for the cover. And Braun Breaker kicks out. Grayson Waller messed up right there, Anthony. After that move, he just hit that knee. He had a chance to escape the ring. He could have climbed right out. But instead, he wanted to get cocky. Perhaps, Jay, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Whether he can or can't, there's still crickets when he's over right now in this match. That was the loudest I've heard the crowd all night when Waller just hit that knee right there. Waller now trying to trap Braun Breaker within the ropes. And now Waller going to work on that midsection. Nice right-hand shot to the face. Grayson Waller hitting the ropes, coming back. Big-time double drop kick to the chest of Braun Breaker, which looked like it was really stiff. Waller now continuing the shots. That was a cheap jab. I didn't like that first jab. That looked weak. I thought that knee looked pretty good, though, Jay. That was a decent knee to the face. Connected well. And it did get a pop from the crowd. But I don't like this spot in the ropes. It's really not hard to get out of this when you're as strong as Braun Breaker. Now, Grayson Waller with a spear. Breaker's still trapped. If he's so trapped, why isn't Waller trying to escape? Braun now fighting back. And there he goes, finally getting free. And he is free. And Grayson Waller, you better watch out. Some of the crowd starting to do the bark. Now Waller goes to escape yet again at the wrong time. Braun sends him flying across the ring. The problem is, Jay, is I don't think these guys are capable of putting on a 30-minute match and making it entertaining. Jose has turned on Grayson Waller, Anthony. He's saying Sean to never... Wow! Braun Breaker just gorilla press slam Waller right into the cage. Jay really hating on Grayson Waller tonight. My God. I think Grayson's got a lot of potential, but he obviously still is green. He's going to need another year. Waller goes for the low blow, finally gets some kind of offense off. Now sliding towards the turnbuckle. We got a roll and a stunner. And Breaker's down. And we get a kick out. So now Braun Breaker is kicked out of the rolling stunner after the low blow. Absolutely, Waller, even after the knee. Grayson Waller had multiple chances to escape from the ring. Instead, continued to go for a cover on a man that hasn't been pinned in a long time. I think Grayson Waller is completely out of offense right now, Jay.
Yeah, this is...
I think he's out of offense. That's it. What else can Waller possibly have left? Braun still has a spear. Braun still has a jackhammer. Now we're getting chance of let's go Waller. Waller sucks going. Waller now going to the top rope. He has an opportunity to win the match right now. Braun Breaker is still down, and Grayson Waller is on the top rope, and it looks like he's going to jump off the cage. You watching this, Ant? Grayson Waller's on top of the cage.
I'm behind you a little bit.
And he's watching. He's looking down at Braun Breaker. What's Braun Breaker going to do? And Waller did nothing. Instead, Waller's kicking him in the head. And now he decides to climb out? It makes no sense. Oh, my God. Instead, we're going to get a superplex now. And we get a superplex from Braun Breaker to Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller, I don't think he needed to sell that too hard. It looked like it hurt. Big bump. Braun Breaker looks like he's setting up for a spear now. I think this is over anytime now. There's the spear. But we're not over. Braun Breaker had to now pull down his singlet. He hit the spear. What's he going to do now? Hit another one? Waller's down. Braun now just stalking Grayson Waller, waiting for him to get back up. Waller overselling the shit out of this. Braun now grabs him by the hair, tells him to look at me. You want to talk trash now, Grayson? This is my dog pound. I run NXT, and Grayson stuffs him in the face. Just snuffs him in the face. Tells him to hit him. And Braun with a super spear. And it's over. Super spear by Braun Breaker. As predicted, I said Braun Breaker would retain. I didn't want him to retain, but he did retain. He will have the title going into WrestleMania season, probably losing it to Carmelo Hayes, in my opinion. but I guess time will tell. NXT Vengeance has come to a close. Anthony, you have any final thoughts on the night?
What a night. For a first pay-per-view, you know, in a bigger arena, for NXT, they killed it. My only thing that I would fix is try to space everything out a little bit, let some of the matches breathe. And if you're gonna have a steel cage match, you should put that in like the middle of the show. So, because people, you know, this was a match you wanted everybody to see. The crowd wasn't into it.
The crowd definitely wasn't into it tonight, but we have a hell of a lot of storytelling left to do before WrestleMania season. RJB poses a good question. Who will beat this guy? Who will beat Braun Breaker? And there's a number of people. I think it's Carmelo Hayes. I think Carmelo Hayes is the obvious choice. Braun Breaker now on top of the cage, holding on tight, raising his championship. At the end of the day, the crowd got a good show tonight. Whether the main event delivered or not, there were so many good. And there he is. Look. And now you're going to see Carmelo Hayes is out here, Anthony. Carmelo Hayes. And we just said it, RJB. You asked the question. You said, who is going to beat this guy? And like I said, it's got to be Carmelo Hayes. And on cue, Carmelo Hayes out on your TV screen pointing at Braun Breaker. And we have, I believe, about 2 months of storytelling to hype this match up for Stand and Deliver. Will Carmelo Hayes be able to take down Braun Breaker? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on Wrestling with Savage. We're always happy to bring you the best in professional wrestling, play-by-play, commentary, and we do this all the time. Anthony, thank you for joining me. I'll see you Monday night for Raw, hopefully.
See you Monday.
Yes, sir. Everybody have a good night, and God bless. And Aaron, thank you so much for that. That means the world to us. Big shout out to Aaron, Steven Chambers, RJB, Jose Cora, Mick Thomason. We had a lot of people show up tonight. Chop City. Who else did we have in the house tonight? We had way more than this. I have to scroll up. There's so many chats. Jennifer was in the house. Gianna was in the house. Lauren was in the house. Kix was in the house. We had Chris in the house. We had Melinda in the house. We had Kelvin in the house. We had Jennifer in the house. Melinda Ford in the house. And of course, big shout out to Lorraine and everybody from the Savage Kingdom. It's been my pleasure to bring you NXT Vengeance. I hope you enjoyed the play-by-play, and we'll catch you here next time on Wrestling with Savage.
What are you doing?
I'm excited.
Nice.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Pride say you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage, SmackDown. Hold the title, this is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.